and welcome back to Dreamworks Dungeons and Dragons.
That was funny.
That was the best way to start. I'm your Dungeon Master, August Schmid, and with me, as always, are the wonderful members of the crew. Say hello, everyone.
Hello.
In no particular as I'm seeing on screen, we have, of course, Logan Hensley playing Sinbad the Sailor, Shelby playing as Tuthania.
I like teeth.
Yikes.
What?
Fair enough. We have, of course, Logan West playing as Hiccup, the Dragon Hunter. And finally, last but of course certainly not least, we have Sam playing as Nicholas St. North. Last we saw the party, my gosh, so much happened. Of course, bit of that soft reboot. We did start in Del Mar, where Rat had a bit of fun, so to speak. You all were able to, though, make it out of port, and in speaking with Tooth and North more about the state of the world, this interesting creature, and maybe some of the possibilities of what could be done to accomplish a goal. What needs to be fixed, what needs to be saved, who should we turn to, what should we avoid. What's very interesting, of course, is you were able to talk, having a bit of this powwow, learning more about this character, Pitch, who has, although, as we can tell, the moon has turned red, he has killed the moon, so to speak, and yet he has not started acting on it. Pitch won, so to speak, North and Tooth a while back, but nothing immediate has happened, and that is interesting as to why someone would accomplish all of their goals and not act on them. But indeed, Sinbad, you and one of our NPCs, Marina, do know of a good friend in Syracuse known as Proteus, who has a bit of a twofold there. Proteus is in possession, as we know thanks to the movies, of the Book of Peace, and that would be something very interesting to check in on if the world is in so much chaos. What has happened with the book? Maybe that has something to do with it. And of course, Syracuse has all the best libraries. It's one of, if not, it is technically the major of the 12 nations of the Mediterranean. Out of those 12 kingdoms, Syracuse is by far and away the best.
Represent white privilege.
White privilege.
What the frick?
You know, white privilege. But of course, as you guys made your way back off into the sea, stopping at an island on the way, which you had a treasure map giving you a bit of that monthly down payment on the crew, making sure everyone's getting their fair wages. A swarm of deadly natters appeared, and indeed they were merely heralds to the typhoomerang that attacked you all. But thankfully, without even needing to flee, due to some very careful critical hits and ballista bolts from the ship, you were able to take down the dragon, getting a lot of goods out of it. Specifically, of course, your ship is now bolstered. It's got that increased speed thanks to these now fireproof dragon skin sails made out of the typhoomerang's wings. But of course, you were all able to get Tooth. You have the potion. North, you were able to gain some of that gold, of course. That kind of went back to the more majority pot sum for now, but of course, still excellent to find. Sinbad, you found that excellent +1 dagger inside, and Hiccup, something known as Dan's Morning Star. This rather interesting weapon, to say the least.
I don't know what this is.
Rather dangerous, but who knows what that could mean. As we come back in, what you would know is this, especially now that you have just fixed up your sails, you are easily a full 24-hour day's journey straight shot to Syracuse. Even if unfavorable winds occur, it's at maximum 24 hours. If anything, we could probably shave off time if the winds go our way. But the real question is, as again, fighting the typhoomerang, many members of the crew did in fact go down. Thankfully, of course, some of the more serious of these injuries, like these burns we're discovering, that are wounds seem to be getting a little more harsher. But of course, North being able to just kind of luckily pull out that potion of healing, which has healed it up. The question now remains, do you want to sleep on the way, so to speak, of like figuring out a guard system while sailing, someone at the helm, or do you want to stop at the island and say, let's take a full long rest, just spend the night on this island, and then head out like in a new day. So that way we're all awake and conscious for the journey.
Are we not able to long rest on the ship?
You are. That's the first option. It's like, but that would require then like people taking turns and shifts of like, okay, we can't all go to sleep at once. Someone's got to be on the helm, and like, who's gonna stay awake for just the first portion. It's more that like, there's probably more encounters, obviously at sea, whereas on the island you probably could just like complete. It's just you would have to spend time to just like sleep all at once here.
Yeah, I mean, I think that me and my crew are used to just going on the ship, so let's just keep going.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going. In which case, you will all head off. Here's what I will say. You've got a lot of, again, between Kale, Rat, Luca, Jin, Lee, and Marina, you guys have a lot of great NPCs, of course, on the ship that are able to sail.
Okay.
I will say, Kale and Rat, having been in the same situation as you, Sinbad, very much need that long rest to heal up. So, with Jin, Luca, Lee, Marina, that is 4 people. I will need at least 2 more people to just take a turn on the watch of like.
Will we still get a full rest?
Still get a full rest, but like
Okay.
it'll be your responsibility of making a perception check, sail the ship. Like everyone else is gonna be resting.
We can cover.
You want to cover?
Yeah.
Okay. In which case we will start into this long rest. But before we do, can I have everyone make me a Constitution saving throw? It'd be rather fun.
No, goodness.
First time we've done it for this group.
11.
10, 11. Okay, good stuff.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Again!
I will give you something on that. I will give you
Sorry.
something.
No, if we're...
That's insane. That's good.
Con save?
Yes.
That's a 23.
23. All of you are able to take the benefits of a long rest.
Let's go.
Tooth, I will give you this. On a natural 20, something interesting is going to happen. As you sail through the night, the cool sea air feels wonderful in this wintertime. Again, you are sailing into the Mediterranean. That very nice tempered weather is starting to hit. It's neither too cold nor too hot, and indeed, as you sail through the night, I will say, Tooth, we'll just kind of say you'll have the first watch here. Go ahead. Can you make me an Arcana check
Yes.
and a Perception check?
Okay.
I think that's the 2 things here.
Okay. Arcana, that's an 11, and then perception. Ooh, only an 8 on perception, unfortunately.
Only an 8, no
Can I
problem.
take my passive, or do I have to?
It does have to be an active perception, just because it's that like this is your watch of like
Okay.
while I'm watching, I have to look.
What are my abilities? Can I use a... What is it? The stamina point?
Yes, because we are using stamina points again. Here's what I'd say. For this, I don't
I mean, I
think
am on watch, so...
anything's going to help with this portion of the watch.
Okay.
Unfortunately, just because passives are more like helpful when you're like in more active scenarios. This
Okay.
is that like it's more than just like, because let me put it this way: if this was a perception for something immediately happening over and over,
Yeah.
you would easily be able to get it passively. This is that stretching for about a good hour and a half of your watch. That wake up at the helm, wait. So a perception isn't great. It's a little
No,
below
it's
average, so you're not gonna see too much.
Oh,
What I
between
would
lucky and this.
Ask though is, what did you get for your Arcana?
That was only an 11.
Only an 11.
So I
Um,
get an additional...
Would you like to have a personal encounter awake or asleep?
Ooh.
Ooh.
With your eyes closed and back up towards the door. Just kidding.
I actually prefer asleep because if it's my own realm, then I have more control over when I can wake up and get out of it.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense? Kind of just like how Trevor could manipulate, like it's his dream. While
Yes,
it was
the idea of it's
being
my mind.
pressured, it's my mind, I have control over it. Whereas if it's something I see in person, then I could possibly risk the safety of others.
You have control of that thing? Just kidding. Are you able to do that?
Oop,
I guess so.
There we go.
How? Teach me.
Tooth. Your watch goes pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
You don't notice too much.
Counting teeth.
Count some teeth, watch over. The ocean extends before you. It's actually pretty easy because, again, all the rest of the crew, they've already plugged in using sextant and compass where you need to go. But soon, sleep will take hold of you. And with it, nightmares will follow. As you find yourself slowly waking up into this darkened room, you quickly realize that this is a place you've been before. And notice that you are seeing the room in the North Pole. As you see this, you look around. There are no elves, nor are there any yetis alive. That you see a darkened battlefield. No lights in any fireplace, no tinsel on the tree. Everything here seems dead, decayed, or still.
As in it's been here for several years like this?
More like several months. Still on that time track of doesn't seem
So this
anachronistic.
is more recent. Okay.
Looking around though, you can see just for a moment there is the globe that was centered in North's palace. The globe is covered in shadow, almost as if sand had swept around it and the sand had decayed and then ice had grown over it and then it dripped down. Ice. A covering of gritty yet crystalline fractures of darkness all in and around this globe.
Does the ice seem to be coming from outside, or is it...
It seems to just be stagnant on it, as if it had already grown.
Like actual ice?
Actual ice. On the globe, there is not much. I will allow one perception check before something immediate is going to cut this off.
Alright.
There you go.
What was your last number?
You lost it?
Dirty 20.
A dirty 20 is really good.
Whoo!
I will tell you already that's what you needed to get.
Okay!
Is, other than that, I would have been vague as hell. Here we go.
Good.
There are points on the globe that seem to be grown in this sand ice crystalline structure. They don't glow or give off any light, but your eyes are able to quickly perceive that there are points that have seemed to have formed that are not natural on this globe. Again, this globe was very much a beautiful work of metal that more or less was reflective of continents and landmass. There was nothing topographical. On the metal, you are counting a couple of points. Maybe less than a dozen. These points have grown off of the metal. Like tiny little stalagmites that seem to just have etched outward.
You said how many?
Less than a dozen.
Less than a dozen.
But in particular, one is catching your eye because it is very much open. most of these points seem in places of, shall we say, for lack of a better term, egress of the continents. Places that seem rather exposed.
What do you mean by that?
Exposed meaning they are not surrounded by other forms of ice and sand and darkness.
Okay.
A singular point catches your eye that you would know based on your just kind of knowledge of the world. This point is somewhere in the northern continent of the New World. Far, far north. Most other places, just on this Sim 20 glance, seem to be very much kept in that one of them seems very much kind of devoid of other ice, just kind of like planted on there as if someone put a cone on the globe, but this one is surrounded by darkness right now. Because as you look at this, as your mind starts to travel, you feel icy hands grasp the top of your head, swivel you in the air, and just as your eyes meet pitches, you wake up.
I flipped him off for one moment.
No.
Dang it.
Because he did something very specific. North. May you make a perception check for your watch, please.
Into the tray. Out of practice, natural 20 for a total of 24.
Natural 20.
Gosh, dang, y'all.
It's
Can I
this
get some of
couch.
that?
I don't want to sit in that couch
Good
anymore.
heavens.
It's this couch.
Yeah.
This is the good couch.
Can't stop the fox.
Seriously, that's
where
my
I
God.
sat.
Right?
Alrighty. North, sailing through one of these last shifts, the world seems calm and still. On a natural 20, I will roll with advantage for our weather because you'll be able to help avoid any natural encounters out.
Okay.
34, 28. A 34, though, does put you out of the storm area, just barely, as in the upper 2/3 percentile, you notice, indeed, on the horizon, the the winter storm approaching, as indeed you are on this just at the cusp of what we would know as the Gates of Hercules, some call it in our world, but that entrance just in between Africa and Portugal.
Never knew that's what it was called.
Well, it depends on who you ask. That's one of those things that comes from Greek mythos. But looking at this north, you are able to then easily skirt the ship around. No encounter needed. Nothing that would break a long rest.
Sweet. You're welcome.
And with that, all of you would be able to wake up.
Let's go.
In the morning, all of you would notice that indeed, though you are not in darker weathers, the sky is still very cloudy and stormy. The winds actually, stand by, go ahead and roll me a d8 for the winds today. Let's see if you have a favorable one.
My ship is still intact. You can take this one step at a time. We got a 2.
2. Alrighty. No way. If we were looking at a compass point, 8 of course is north going around clockwise. A 2 gives us a perfect western wind, as in it's blowing eastward.
Attaboy.
That is going to shave off time to get to Syracuse.
Oh!
Let's go!
North, and
With the
very
new-
much
with
with
the
that
new
nat 20 north,
sails.
it's zooming around the edge of the storm, catching that draft that's going to just push you favorably right on into Syracuse today.
Say good morning, y'all.
That's going to shave great time off of your journey, meaning, wow, that's good. You will be able to arrive, if I'm doing my math right, a little after 10 o'clock in the morning. which is insanely good. Versus instead, you would have arrived maybe around 5 p.m. that like just before dusk era.
Dinner time, though.
Dinner time indeed.
Around the time during the day, I want to talk to Sinbad.
I was wanting to talk to Hiccup.
Oh,
Oh, clever. All right.
You find me.
I'll find you. I interrupt
I'll call your people. You call me. Yeah. Go
Call
ahead.
my people. They'll hook you up.
Hey, Captain.
Hiccup.
Yeah, sorry to disturb you from your captainal duties. Just coming down, sweeping, like you told me to occasionally. I feel like I could be doing more maybe, You haven't really told me anything else. I could, I checked in with the quartermaster here and there. I don't know. I do have a gift for you. And I reach out and I pull him a stone. I'm like, you know what? Honestly, I think I forgot I had these. I want you to have one.
Well, thank you. It's a rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
We'll put it up to your ear first.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
Hey, you here? And I walk 10 feet back. You hear me still?
I can still hear you. What?
In your ear.
How do you do sending stones? Because I know some DMs do it differently.
Indeed, sending
stones.
stones.
I know. By rules is written,
Yeah.
you can cast sending once.
Mm-hmm. Here's what's really fun about these sending stones.
Because I've like seen it like done, and you can totally do it your way. Like when it's like within proximity, relatively, it can work like a little telephone.
Drop your third level spell
It's-
slot.
But no, it doesn't take a spell slot.
It does take a
Neither
spell
one of
slot.
us can cast sending with it at once.
Each stone has a
Mhm.
charge.
But if we're like
rules
far
is
away,
written.
we have to use a charge.
Basically, I just had to double check. Within about a 300-foot range, which is great for, even walkie-talkie, like in and out.
It can be used like that.
And just, yes, one of you can touch a stone, use an action to cast sending. The target's bearer of the other stone, of course, and you know the fact once you get the message, which is great because once you send one message, the other person can then just free send one back. And just, but the sending feature has to be waited until next dawn.
Yeah.
What's really fun about these is, yes, these do have those beautiful Nordic runes, those very etched arrow-like symbols on it that you won't have.
So I took I'm 2 and 2 right now. My levels. I'm 2 and so I have no subclasses right now.
No subclasses.
Still
but
just
that's
2 and
clever.
2.
That's clever.
Yeah.
Hiccup gives you a gift. of
I
these things,
see.
yeah.
So I think it can help if we, get lost, separated in any occasion. I think it's
Yes,
important to have.
communication is always very important. Do you have more of these or just
No,
two?
I think you can only do one at a time.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe there's a way. I don't know. I really
Well,
looked into it. Maybe
either way,
before
So as
Sending
you
out
two, would you be
search
talking?
parties.
Would you have found him in the captain's quarter or just
wherever. Maybe he's on the mast
yeah, sure.
or on the steering wheel of
Yeah.
the ship.
up at the helm? So you guys are at the helm. North and Tooth, where do you think you're on the ship right now? Just below deck, maybe getting some last minute rest, or
I'm probably at the front of the ship on the bow, just leaning on the side railing, looking forward.
I would be up in the crow's nest where I always am.
excellent. Can everyone make me a perception check then?
The other thing I was gonna say to Hiccup was,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
it's not high enough to matter.
Don't worry.
13.
9.
Interesting. I will let you know, fun fact, before any of you made this roll, I did also make a roll for our person in the crow's nest, which currently is Rat. That was
Oh,
a
I'm up
natural
there with-
3. I just texted it.
Oh, right.
Am I really up there with Red?
Rat!
Well, Rat's place is normally in the crow's nest. He is the dude. He owns the telescope. It's that kind of good place. Listen. Okay. There's one telescope on board. We gotta let the dude's telescope be in the nest. But a lot of people go. Marina, Tooth. It's not like anyone owns the crow's nest.
Yeah.
As you're talking, sending stones, all of you very much are gonna miss something, but we're gonna continue the
That's okay,
conversation.
distracted him. Yeah. So.
Also I was gonna say,
What's up?
it seemed like you were able to find a very magical morning star yesterday.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up, just barely actually, and I don't know what to do with it.
Exactly. It is 100% yours. is for you to do with it as you will. Some things that we normally do on this ship, if we get an item like that, normally whoever gets it will sell it, or if it's something that they really like, they'll keep a hold of it. I know Jin and Lee, they found these boots that they really like. Most of their other magic items, like the dagger I found, I'm gonna be selling this dagger. If you want to sell that Morning Star,
I might. I don't know.
Yeah.
I might keep onto it. I might check in with Tooth and North to, Sir North, big man.
I found that like
Kale is coming up from below deck.
I found that sometimes if you keep a hold of a magic cursed items, then the owner comes looking for it eventually.
How do I know if it's cursed?
Captain.
Or not?
We taking a head-on approach?
What?
Jerks has had all of you turn indeed in the direction of Syracuse. Now, within 400 feet closing fast are 3 galleons flying the flags of the Syracuse nation.
Oh. Sorry, I distracted the captain. Totally my fault. I'm gonna just walk
I don't
away.
think any of us saw it.
He's at the
I'm
front!
literally
At the
I'm
front,
just
that's what I was like, let's see.
Yeah, he was just daydreaming so hard. Just
Wait, those are ships.
wait. Oh.
Indeed.
Do they look aggressive at all?
I will say, the people on board are fully armed.
Let's throw the flag.
Throw the flag up.
Flags are how communication on the seas work.
You call that up right immediately up in the crow's nest. Yes, Captain. It's just, rat. I don't know what you're talking about.
Quickly!
Yeah. I'm putting up the
Today,
the
please.
Thrace flag.
Parlay!
No. Okay. He throws up the Syracuse flag. After that, like, I'm awake. Sorry, I just woke up.
Gosh, dang, we're gonna.
He throws up the flag, but within seconds, 2 of the ships are throwing over not any weapons, but of course docking lines. Basically throwing over some grappling hooks, ropes, kind of grabbing the ship.
Hopefully. I trust you, Captain.
They're gonna pull.
4 lines come down, just kind of on the very, very bow of the ship, all the way back to the helm.
Over.
Over.
Good terms.
We are. This. So
Formality.
let me explain. They're gonna pull our ships up towards each other, and then we're gonna be able to go on and off of each other's
Why would
ships
we do that? We're just trying to travel.
to talk. To
Why
them.
would they want to talk with us? We don't
Hail
need
ship!
anyone
What are you
aboard.
doing in the waters of Syracuse? And you see indeed.
We seek an audience with the king.
As the ships, indeed, as Sinbad says, are pulled together, swinging off rope, boom, landing on the deck in full plate armor, is a fully armed guard of the Syrian army.
Perfect.
You see,
I go to shake his hand. We seek an audience with the king.
he doesn't shake your hand, but he is listening. You can see that.
This is Marina, his daughter, and I, her guardian. We have come back because we have received news of warfare across the lands. We wanted to just make sure that Syracuse was alright. It seems like you guys are prepared for war, so
Gonna give you. I'll throw
I'm
you a
assuming-
bone here real quick.
I'm assuming the worst.
So fun fact: Marina's from Thrace. This is Syracuse ships. Marina's from one of the other kingdoms. That's right.
This is the king.
Just to make sure, yeah,
My bad.
different, yeah.
Wow, you don't know your
Uh,
war.
Yeah, King.
It's been a while.
Well, yeah, it's that like King Dymas
Why am I
was the king
rolling
with Prince
outside?
Proteus. You see as you approach this man. My name is Captain Elias. If this woman is who she says she is, then she can come pay respects to King Proteus.
King Proteus.
Indeed, the king who now rules all 12 kingdoms.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
Passive perceptions of 12 easily see. Kale has activated, fun fact, his gauntlets of dagger throwing, and 2 knives are sliding into his hand. And Rat is slowly wrapping some rope around the hand and getting ready to cut and fly. But you see Captain Elias, king of all the 12 kingdoms.
Huh. Well, this is all good news to me. Yes, we're on our way to meet with him. If you need to give us a... What's the thing with cops follow you? Escort. If
No, I love the like full Sinbad turns. Guys, what is it when cops follow you?
Cops follow you.
Stalking. Got it. Escort. No, but
if you need to give us an escort to the king,
go ahead. Give me a persuasion check. I'll let you know it's a DC 10 because this could go one of two ways right now.
Persuasion.
You don't need an escort on your ship.
Yeah.
I got a 10.
10 exactly is gonna do it.
Oof.
Captain Elias is going to turn. Very well. We will escort your ship into port with us, wherein we will escort you to the king if you are who you say you are.
Done.
Bring up anchor! And he starts calling to his men. Indeed, your ship is going to be, for lack of a better term, towed into port.
Yeah,
from
they're
this
probably
point.
faster than
Are they
this.
hopping off the ship onto their ships though?
Yes. The 10 is what you need. So they're neither taking you to their ship nor like keeping people on your
For
ship.
sure.
They're just that. I mean, if you cut the lines doing anything, they'll know. So it's more or less that like we're gonna tow you in, see how
my
it
hand
goes.
on Sinbad's shoulder and just sort of looking down. Good news, he's on the nice list. As I point at the captain, and I'm gonna stand back up.
Again, you still haven't answered if I am.
And all you feel the ships start being tugged as they unfurl sails, the wind again bringing their ships faster into port. Something I'll give you on a passive there, Sinbad. You'll notice that when your ship is with the wind, you think you probably match or are maybe a little bit faster than these warships. Just barely.
That's a good
So
thing.
it's something where like
Especially
you
now,
couldn't outrun them.
sails.
If you were against the wind, all bets are off. But with the wind, important to note, it's that like you probably could outpace these ships. Like you're noticing your ship isn't really being tugged along. It's that we can keep pace. As you travel this last about hour or so into the ports of Syracuse, you see the land starting to grow before you, and indeed the golden rays of dawn are starting to touch the sky, illuminating Syracuse. The jewel of the Mediterranean lies, grand castle stretched out above the waters, where indeed not many months ago, Sinbad, you and your crew were scaling said walls for a bit of fun. As you are brought in, though, to the actual port, you will all be able to easily see there are many warships here. The Navy has been mobilized, and indeed, not all of these ships look Ceresian made. Many of Syracuse naval armada seem to be composed of ships of other nations, as Marina even would point
I
out.
was gonna say.
She's noting a couple ships that are from her kingdom, Thrace.
What's she thinking about all this?
Marina right now, even passive insight, she looks horrifiedly worried. As her brows are furrowed, she has been going 1,000,000 miles an hour in her head, you think. As she comes, those are two of our flagships from our kingdom. Why would they be here? That means they're not protecting Thrace at this moment.
We'll find out. If everyone's on the same side, that's better than them all fighting each other, right?
And let's hope we're on their side. As
course we are.
indeed, bringing into port, the Chimera is docked in. Captain Elias kind of swings over, lands on the dock, helping get the gangplank up, and is...
I'm on a cot.
Welcome
back.
Jin and Lee are holding you. Jin on this cot, like, holding you, like, Captain, when we have a moment, can we talk one-on-one? I don't want to be terribly inconvenient. Calm down. Nope, we're going. And Jin and Lee pick you up and start bringing you down the gangplank.
Yep, you got it. Well, we're not one-on-one right now, so we'll
No, of course, yeah. Like, this would be a really bad time. Just,
Yeah.
you know, as my boss, when we have a moment.
This is a bad time.
No, yeah, well,
Yeah.
enough talking, let's go! As, indeed, Captain
So
Elias,
flexible.
now that he's here, you think may have signaled ahead. Indeed, those with past perceptions would have seen flag code go off, signaling port. And you are met with two phalanx of soldiers that are going to escort you up.
I gotta make sure that Marina's, like, right next to me the whole time.
Marina's going to stay next to you. You see Kale's going to take a position in the back of this group, and Rat's kind of in that front with basically every single person, including Spike the dog. Just as that, when you guys were getting off the ships, certain soldiers were kind of like leaning forward. You don't think they wanted anyone left. It's that like, no, you can all go talk to him.
I'm definitely in the back.
I'm gonna like fake toss a key to one of the Syracuse sailors and say, "Take care of her."
It fumbles.
With nothing.
Oh, that's a D8, not a. Yeah, fumbles with nothing. Like quickly realizing he wasn't. Hey, but you're already walking.
Yeah, no response.
Through Syracuse.
Okay.
The day has broken again. We are now in that 10 o'clock hour where the city has truly come to life. But indeed, a rather strange atmosphere. There are hundreds of Syracuse flags everywhere. The people of Syracuse seem to have come out in full force, for lack of a better word, with their patriotism. There are people lining the streets who seem to cheer the soldiers as they pass. Not sure what to cheer for you guys, but merely the presence of these soldiers seem like a good thing. And indeed, the city itself seems to be in a very thriving manner.
Is it possible for me to make some sort of check to keep everyone's spirits up?
I would say if you want to make me we'll call it a charisma check for now. But also for anyone else, other people want to do insights or other things on this vibe of the city.
Flat charisma is 13.
Flat charisma is 13. Very good.
Can I insight check the captain?
Yeah, go ahead and insight Captain Elias. On the 13, you that's definitely going to be enough for your crew. I can't say anything for, of course, our other players, but
I just
at least
want them to keep their spirits up.
That is a natural 13.
Natural 13. That's good.
A plus 3.
16. Okay.
21 perception.
21. Excellent.
Keep moving.
Just keep moving. I will say, Hiccup, it's more or less that like, whoa, this is a big kingdom. Like, okay, this isn't like any of the Viking tribes or very, even nomadic, even though they're tribes.
Yeah.
Seeing though all of these people, I think all of you are noticing two things. One, Sinbad, as you're keeping the morale up, Kale has slipped away his daggers. You know, these kind of magic throwing daggers, he is putting them away for now, even though they can come back in a moment. Rat has kept most of his weaponry a little bit more available, and your crew seems more or less intrigued right now. Your charisma check's doing really good. No one's freaking out, but everyone's very curious about the landscape. Tooth, I will ask you this. Would you like to insight the city, or would you like to insight the people of the city? I will let you know those are different.
Yeah, inside the city.
Inside the city itself, okay.
Asgard's not a place, it's a people.
It's a people. The foundations are pretty good. I believe in year time this will become a...
This will be a safe haven for members of all species.
Yeah, that's right.
Tooth, you're inciting the city itself, more or less. The city rather than the people. And North, you're inciting Captain Elias. Perception on him. Captain Elias seems, as you know, he's on the nice list. Yeah. He's a good man.
Yes.
He looks to be leading, this is part of his job, that he is not an idiot. He wasn't born yesterday, so he's not just like giving all of you the benefit of the doubt, but it's that, okay, I'm going to bring them to the king. If they are who they say they are, then I've done a good thing. If not, then I've got them in custody. You're seeing, like, a lot of what he's doing is very much that, like, I'm following very strict protocols. I'm going to keep my job in a good place. And it's not in any way on your perception. Everything seems to be going very well for him. So he's not proud about it, but it's very much that, like, okay.
No matter what happens, he's in a good position.
Mm-hmm. I'm doing everything I should. Tooth, the people here, again, cheering as they go by, you on that insight of the city of Syracuse, this kingdom feels off. You've been in major kingdoms and places of the world before, but I will give you on a 16 insight, Syracuse feels just slightly, for lack of a very broad term, I would say it feels acrid. As if something is tangy and off in the air. It's not an actual smell, but it's that feeling and sense of something feels a bit strong in the city. And it's not the cheering people, but you're not sure what.
Okay, can I stealthily casually talk that to Santa?
I
Just be
would
like,
say, yeah, go ahead and make me a stealth check.
be aware something's not quite right. So, that's a 19 plus 6.
25.
So also August, the events of the movie all happened, right? And that's all I know about Syracuse.
Yes. You would know, of course, having grown up in and around here, Syracuse is that very open place, definitely the biggest of the kingdoms. You would have a lot of good passive knowledge about this place. I
Right.
think it's Tooth, having made the check, she's the one to now put the quite literal pin on the issue, but anyone would have noticed if you've ever been to a king before, this doesn't feel just right. Something is different here.
And last time, Perseus was the prince, and I was like, I just saved the entire city.
Saved the city, Book of Peace was returned, everything was great.
Okay.
As you are
Fun.
led up through the
13
city,
charisma.
far in around these winding streets, it very much is that beautiful coastal kingdom where you've got the hatchback roads that bring you up. The city planning is done in that way where roads may rise or fall, but the buildings all are that like eerie level, so it's that fun, staggered, very like terraformed way in and around Syracuse off to the sides. But as you approach the kingdom itself, you see in the city grand banners have been unfurled. And approaching the castle, the doors will be opened, led through, and immediately you are met with a lot of noise. There are people moving every which way, carrying scrolls, books, plates filled with figurines, tiny little things that Sinbad, you've never been a part of a war room before, but you could definitely assume that's what you've just found yourself in. For the rest of the party, indeed, pages and maps seem to scatter everywhere, from large maps of the world to detailed maps of the city itself, to maps of the other kingdoms, to even maps of other continents. As you are brought in, eventually you are brought before the throne room. As you turn Captain Elias, you will enter and kneel before the King Proteus. As boom boom, large doors open. Sitting upon a throne far at the other end of the room, on a slightly raised dais of maybe 3 feet, sits Proteus.
I think when the captain said, we'll go in and kneel, Sinbad scoffs at the idea.
You scoff.
Yeah,
Kind of whisper as we're going in. So you're like buddy buddies with the king, right? So you know this guy. Of course. Okay. So we're good.
Proteus sits in front of a beautifully ornate rectangular table, upon which is a map of the Mediterranean, where passive knowledge and from a lot of people would note there are large flags with army symbols around each of the 12 kingdoms. As you enter, Proteus looks up. His expression doesn't change.
I just... Proteus!
I bow.
I also bow.
No,
I will look at him, and I want to ask for a big ol' insight, August. Because basically what I'm asking is, what do I get on the naughty nice list, and does it check out with who's sitting in front of me?
Let me just look at our archives database. Yeah.
Okay, that is
Oh, do I have his teeth?
17
Did I have
on
his
the dice.
I'll give you this. 17 on the dice.
Mhm.
For a total of...
For a total of 19.
For a total of 19.
I forgot to add the 2.
Okay. Gonna roll a check here. Jeez. That's really good. Okay. Everything about the figure you're seeing matches the young man who was prince of a nation, who grew up stalwart and strong, obeying his father, offering mercy and aid to all he was friends with or not, and indeed performing a noble sacrifice of allowing a friend to go free to prove his innocence. This man seems to be Proteus.
Alright.
Is there a lot of people in this room?
There are, as you're starting to see, a lot of people that are in the corners of the room looking at different maps, books. You're noticing, like, a lot of the advisors are here that kind of, like, look up when you all enter and a hush has fallen.
So I'm gonna, walking towards Proteus, I'm gonna be quipping at everybody like, hey, he's doing good, teaching guys how to do this. He learned these moves from me, you know that, right? Proteus sitting on the big boy
10
chair.
feet away, he raises a hand, flicks it. 2 guards come out and hold spears in front of you.
Alright, not what I expected. What's...
So I guess not good terms.
Depends on you.
I stopped bowing.
Proteus?
Welcome back to Syracuse, with quite an interesting party.
Crew. I think that you met most of them.
I've known you since you were 5.
Not the time.
As like, it's just that dude, like, hand across the neck, please do not. Proteus sits up in the throne, leans forward. I assumed.
Oh, sorry, he said welcome to Syracuse?
Yeah.
Well, considering how this was this was my welcome last time, it feels good to be back.
It's good to have you back, Sinbad. May I ask, what has brought you back? I thought you were heading off to, what was it, Tahiti or Bahamas? What was the name of those islands?
Fiji. Don't worry about it, we never got to it. I had received word of wars and some issues going on, so I thought I'd come by and see how everyone was doing.
Well, let me put your mind at ease.
Of course.
We're doing quite well.
It seems like you have been.
We have brought peace to the Mediterranean.
That's awesome.
Of course.
How did you manage that?
How anyone manages peace, by doing what needs to be done.
Normally when I manage peace among my crewmates, so I sit them down and we have a good chat, work things out. Please, if you have any better ideas than that, I'd love to hear about it.
Well, I assume that must work so well, seeing as how you're a captain of a ship, and I am a king of a nation.
About that, I was gonna ask, how long has this been? What happened with your father? My condolences.
No, my father has simply abdicated the throne and now leads my armies.
He's chosen to be a general.
Yes. General Dimas is, and he kind of looks, you realize, at the map, currently marching westward to provide support to the desert fronts of the Mediterranean. Yes, he's heading off that way, but I don't think I understand you, Sinbad. Are you asking how I've accomplished this, or why?
Definitely not how. I know that you could definitely have done this.
It's simple. There was too much in the world to allow the other kingdoms to suffer as they did. So I have chosen to reunite our nations into one empire, as it was in ages long past. Yes, Norm.
Am I within 60 feet of Proteus?
Yes, you are.
And the table and everything,
Mhm.
everything important there. Cool. I'm gonna.
Yeah, he just stopped you about 10 feet away, just
Yeah.
with guards of like, okay, you can't just go all the way up right now.
That's fine.
I'm gonna magic awareness, so
Ooh.
until basically for 6 seconds in a location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet that isn't behind total cover, and when I sense a spell, I learn what school of magic it belongs to.
Ooh, alright.
Just to kind of gauge out, because Tooth told me something's off.
Something's off, do a bit of spell work.
Because I'm simply a spirit of magic.
Do you see my
There
crossbow?
is some very
Wasn't like that.
strong illusion magic coming off of Proteus right now.
Oh my freaking gosh, bro.
Okay.
There is no other magic at all in this room.
I was gonna say.
Oh, excuse me. Except for the magic objects you already know about as a party. Like, you know, it's not like you get the quick pings of like, yes, there's magic
There's
in our party.
new ones, like, is
But-
my
How many guards are in this room?
You're counting there. I knew you were going to ask this. There are 2 guards currently still in front of Sinbad. Not counting the advisors lining the walls, you would assume there's about 24, about 12 and 12 down the sides. But they're like in that they're about 30 feet even from like these pillars that kind
That are
of.
like 15 or 20 feet from
This
us.
room is very much that it's a grand room that has pillars to mimic an interior for a more like when a king is on the throne, a king, queen, or ruler can more intimately. So they're like still 30 feet away from the linings of the more.
I have a very important question. I
Yes.
can roll
I mean,
Arcana
yeah,
if you need me to, or if I would innately know this.
Yeah.
With my knowledge of magic and all that fun stuff,
Mhm.
does this like seem like a spell that requires concentration?
Yeah, I'd say make an Arcana check. It's because you know it's illusion, and I think we're in the same vein of.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Use your point of inspiration.
Okay, that's an 18.
That tongue.
with that tongue.
You don't think it requires concentration.
Okay, so I'm not gonna throw my sword at him.
I think it's very much that in looking north, there is strong illusion magic right now, but it's not concentrated upon.
Okay.
It's more just,
Pass.
for lack of word, passive.
Well, while this is going on, I would like to trust the great Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights, and I'm going to enter a silent rage and let you roll the wild magic.
Please don't blow anything up.
Rick.
I love it. I'm here for
Santa.
Santa.
Something smells acrid
Me and
about the
Sinbad
magic
are
of the
like the
city.
two
And there's
normal
illusion
people,
magic on the board.
and we have two
Um,
demigods who just know everyone.
Well,
Ooh.
we're only
So-
demigods unless the world got screwed over, which happened.
Yeah.
Oh no, what happened?
no.
You enter a silent range. To you, and only you, every single person suddenly looks like Nicholas St. North. Suddenly,
Okay.
everyone in this room is
Okay.
Santa Claus.
Am I on the nice list now?
Oh, Sinbad, tell me more.
Okay, hold up.
I'm gonna enter another rage.
No! Hold up.
Teresa.
Please.
I will say yes.
And I'll let whatever.
Yeah,
I
else.
need to
Sinbad-
say this really quick.
I'm
Yeah,
fishing
just-
for something
Wait,
useful.
wait.
If you blow up.
Yeah, say that and then this will trigger.
Okay.
Yeah,
Do
That's
your thing.
fine.
Go ahead, do your important thing.
I was gonna say, I also come with news from far away, and I would like to give it to you in private, if at all possible, along with a
Hey,
gift. And I pull out the +1 dagger. Gift and news in private.
Hey.
Yes, if your crew
I
would like
just,
to.
I walk
August.
just.
That's the weirdest. Like you're just.
Thanks,
Anyway,
Shelby.
continue.
Sorry,
It was just
I'm-
too funny. I'm like, hey, I got a question. Yeah, right.
Tickles me.
So, is this one of the places where there was a spike?
I will let you know.
Bruh.
It is not.
They're on it.
That's what was
We're in the
interesting is
dark.
this
They have a
was not.
different side quest.
Yeah.
They got
I
it. They
shared
got
my
side
side
quests.
quest with you
I,
guys. I'm
the
like,
only thing I
well,
ask,
I'll turn my
the only thing I
Was the
ask of you guys is
Mediterranean-
don't turn this to
Is
a
there
blood
any
hunter
part of the
game.
Mediterranean that has
Do I
a
have
spike?
advantage on this?
Are
I
we close
will-
to where a spike
It's
was?
already
That's
Are
a good
they in the
question,
nice or naughty list?
I will let
Did
you
I see
know.
their teeth?
well, with everyone, I'm
The
rolling for my own
closest
personal
thing
decisions,
to
except
what
for
you could
important.
consider a
Okay,
spike
I'm glad I told you
was
to.
like
I have a
much
feeling
further south
The
of the
way I'm doing
Mediterranean, almost
naughty
into
and
like
nice is anytime I
Africa
interact with
kind
someone
of
who's
area.
not
Okay,
an
like
important
Egypt?
NPC, I'm just rolling odds.
Maybe
And
Egypt.
probably
It's not like again. It's hard to gauge when like
Yeah,
North
that's why I
map
asked
again
for
isn't
Proteus,
perfect.
because it's something
Okay.
I
And
don't
it's
know.
I
But
will
I'm
say
not gonna
until you have
make
a
this
chance to
choice
like
without
maybe
true.
spend a good time and do like a more
Right.
investigation on a
Honestly, that
real
gives me
map.
nothing.
Yeah.
Like that, this map
It's
has
just
8%
lines and
what it
cities and states. That's gonna help. But yes, nothing around the Mediterranean. North, before this rage goes off, you see Let's talk. Sinbad, if you'd like to, you see he's gesturing out to that open balcony behind, where it kind of does that like hemisphere curve through a hallway out to this like grand open, very Minas Tirith like, where again the parties happen, where the execution almost took place. That kind of like setting out by overlooking the ocean. Just your crew can stay here, of course. If they're in need of food, I can send for them.
Oh,
But
like
if you
food.
wish to talk to me in private, who would be I to withstand? Come. And you see at this point, he's going to stand, start walking. The guards undo there, and you enter a silent rage. Something happens that you don't know about yet.
Someone dies.
It's just
But no one looks like
something
no one-
just happened.
And the people don't look like me anymore, right? We're good.
Yes, it's not
Okay.
like, okay, everyone's good. No, that would have been
That
funny.
would have just screwed over my ability to
No,
interact
I
with the
said-
encounter.
Because it would have been Tooth. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I'm Rat! Why are you talking to me? Yeah.
What you talking about, bro?
Proteus walks out towards the balcony. Just follow.
Okay, I'm gonna be side to side with him.
You walk out overlooking the ocean.
Didn't he used to be lovers with Marina?
It was an arranged
They were
marriage.
betrothed.
Betrothed.
And he didn't even look her direction.
Nope.
Well, they're exes.
That's true.
Very
Still.
true.
I stole.
If you walk in a room and
his
your ex is
woman.
in there, you try not to make eye contact, but you still go. You know.
Sinbad. Why have you come here?
You hear a whisper. Keep me updated.
Just like a full, spy mission in here. Just tape to it. No, okay.
quite the interesting bit of magic.
I go like,
Indeed, guards are starting to bring just platters of different fruits and cheeses. Like, hey, do you need food?
I do
not
take
gonna
this
eat.
stone out of my
I'm not gonna
pocket
eat
and set
anything.
it on the ground
I'm
so
eating.
I can't hear it.
So you can't hear something
Yeah.
very private. Okay.
I received a vision similar to the one I received with Eris from a different god saying that the world was going to end and that the world was in chaos. I wanted to make sure that the Book of Peace was still open.
Great question.
Visions are dangerous things, Sinbad. If
Yeah.
you must know,
Last one almost got me beheaded.
I have chosen to close the Book of Peace for now.
An explanation?
Well, if you must know, the book is still quite safe. Locked in our most guarded vault ever since your intercedence in our community. Many others, beside me, decided that more security was needed. The book is closed, however, because, like you say, I have seen the chaos. It plagues every nation, and indeed, there is only one way to take care of chaos, and that is through order. I brought order to the entire Mediterranean, Sinbad, and indeed, I say there will be more order as the coming months arrive.
I think I sit down on the edge and I just kind of skip rocks.
Start throwing sail off far into the sea.
I didn't think I'd miss this view.
It is breathtaking, isn't it? Soon that same sun over our heads, Sinbad, will circumvent the globe. And everything that light touches will be the Syracuse Empire.
Whoa.
I do have one more question.
Yes?
Why was closing the Book of Peace necessary for the conquest? Because we don't need to mince words. I am a pirate.
You are.
It is a conquest.
Closing the Book of Peace is more than just symbolic. We are not in a time of peace, as you say. We are in an era of chaos, and that book, well, let's just say it might need to be closed for quite some time before I deem it necessary to open.
I see. Okay. And also about your father. Be honest with me on this one. What happens with him?
He's living his best life. He is leading my armies. He is
It's
allowing
his-
me to rule.
His armies, though, correct? But you said he stepped down. Why would he step down?
I'll ask you this, as a player, Logan. Would
Yeah.
you like to make me an insight check?
I want to make it after he answers.
After he answers? I like it. Okay, in which case, I'm gonna make a roll here.
Okay.
Like April.
It's
Okay.
deception.
Go ahead. Tell me what your bonus to insight is now.
I currently have a +1 to insight.
+1. Here's a very specific number that I'll need you to roll.
A 19.
A natural 20.
Nat 20, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Proteus looks out.
Roll it. Just roll it. Full send.
Easy. 8.
That's close to a 20 though.
That's actually very
That
close.
8 is right next to 20.
I would say, does anyone else have a point of inspiration?
I do.
I used mine to make my roll.
Would you like to use
Yeah.
it?
I'll give
Alright.
it
Insight, not an 8.
Okay.
Use that one.
Use it. Yeah. Just full send it. Here we go.
Switch it up. Switch it up.
Here we go.
Ah!
I just switch it up. Where'd you put my dice? No.
13.
That doesn't count.
Yeah,
13,
doesn't
man.
count when it's yeah, not 13. That could have given you a choice.
Ah.
6. Proteus doesn't break eye contact with that ocean line.
I throw another rock.
I spoke with my father, Sinbad. I believe it is time for me to rule, and he seemed to agree.
So, I'm not able to read anything, but I'm able to make my own thoughts of it.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Yeah. Huh. Well, good for him. I hope he's happy. Also, party?
Excuse me?
Proteus. Come on. I mean, we got a whole... You're king of Syracuse. I'm back in town. Marina's back in town. We gotta have a party to celebrate.
I don't have time, Sinbad.
Those eggheads in that room can take care of it for one day. Here,
They
I'll...
can't. Because you see, Sinbad, this is me. I am running the largest military operation to bring as much order to this world as possible. They can do nothing in there without my word. In fact, did you know I have implemented strategy since you left Sinbad? You see, this wasn't even my idea. The advisors of Syracuse were interested more in just the security of the Book of Peace, but also the training of our guard. And if I were to, say, in this moment, take out a handkerchief in this left pocket, every single person in that room who is not an approved member of my council would be slaughtered. You see points. There's 2 individuals over there, one on that roof, all trained on me. Subtle hand gestures, subtle movements. But all it would take, and you see he almost pulls it out, just ever you start seeing the corner of the cloth, everyone back there would die in an instant.
I think intense stress and anxiety and intention, but Sinbad has to break it.
Yeah.
He's just gonna smile and go down. He's just gonna say, "You start to sound like Newgate." Edward Newgate was Sinbad's captain when he started sailing.
See the fingers let go of the handkerchief. I simply want what's best.
Well, I mean, all 12 nations being under one banner surely would be better for the economy, seeing as that it would be the economy.
Indeed. Sinbad, I'll then be brief.
But I mean, if you can't party, what's the point of it all?
I will not be hosting any parties, but before you and your crew will leave our shores, I would gladly allow you to stay the night here.
I appreciate it. Also, we have some supplies from a place. Would you mind if we did some trading around?
By all means.
Thank you. It'll probably just be in the morning.
I simply ask that you be gone by this time tomorrow.
It's like, what time is it?
We're almost to noon at this point. Like,
whoa.
noon
Yeah, we
tomorrow.
made good time.
No,
guys-
I mean like he
make-
wants us out quick.
Yeah, like within 24 hours basically.
Okay, so we have today and the night and the morning.
So you see, he goes, you can do as you please. I simply ask, of course, I'm not trying to kick you out because you and I have been
You had me
friends,
worried there. I thought you were wanting to see me gone.
but I must maintain my focus.
Of course.
And our views are not in alignment right now.
I see. How do you know what my views are? I'm just kidding. You know it. I'm just here to sell my stuff, get money, and sail the seas. Hey, if you need any more information and stuff, you could probably hire us as mercenaries or whatever you need us to be. Syracuse is a great nation. My family's from here.
I think I'm done with you, Sinbad. Bruce is just gonna start walking back inside as he just kind of says that.
Well, I gotta come back with you. We're going the same way.
You go in. I'll say you can easily kind of pick up that sending stone you dropped. So Hiccup, yeah, the line goes dead for many minutes of like.
You got any girls lately? Or you gotta keep your focus,
He's
right?
not even listening.
Keeps it in.
Yeah.
Bring it back in.
I'm
The
coming
guards
in.
immediately take away the food platters, all you that.
Full smiles.
Full smiles. Proteus doesn't smile, but gives that very genial. Thank you, of course, for coming.
Thanks for the food.
Oh, also, here's the knife. I pull it out maybe a bit too fast.
You do a couple of like spears are all up.
Place is still Syracuse. I give it to him.
Takes the knife.
Don't forget where he came from. And not wink at him.
Thank you, Sinbad. Enjoy my empire. And he kind
I
of
always
sits back on the
do.
throne, waves, and you are escorted out of the palace.
Okay, when we're in private,
Yeah, the second the doors close.
we're stealing the Book of Peace.
That's where we're gonna take our break for tonight.
Yeah.
Immediate hard cut. Thank you all so much. We'll pause and we'll come back in
waited till
just
we
a
were in
moment.
private.
And we are back.
Oh,
Perfectly. Indeed, Sinbad, as that smash cut. I will say, it's very much that we're still in the Book of Peace. Smash got a little bit too farther away from the city, away from very, very private eyes.
Play heist music. We got. We got.
You
Do
know
we
I have
have
a
a book
D&D
similar
heist
that we can,
playlist.
like,
I'd be
Bait and
surprised
I've
if
never
you
done a
didn't.
heist in D&D.
Here we go.
So
Haven't? Oh, well,
I'm
you are
assuming we're sort of
playing
on the
D&D.
ship, probably, because that's probably the most private
Sure.
spot for us.
This is very much so. We cut Captain's Quarter, everyone.
The entire group.
So,
What's that?
problem, your friend is not your
Rat,
friend.
what are you doing?
Yeah, no, your friend.
There's
is-
something strange. Proteus looks and acts like Proteus.
He's taken over Thrace. I was gonna say, if we're not stealing
He's
that
under
book,
the effect of an illusion spell.
so it's not Proteus.
That is
No,
my
it is
assumption.
What if it's that one god of war you mentioned?
Eris?
Is this a different Eris?
Eris
or
is not the
that-
god of war, she's the goddess of chaos.
Why? Where did I hear Eris was a god of war? Was this a different god of Eris?
I think you're thinking of Ares, but that's another.
Ares?
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
That's,
Greek
no one worships them anymore.
Yes, they don't
Yeah.
exist.
I heard this. I had a one fever dream. I was like, shoot a boat. It was weird. Anyway.
I mean,
So what's happening? We're sealing this thing? Okay, I'm still. Okay. I was in the I was on the fence of if I would chill with you guys, and I would probably be dropped off at the next port. We're at the next port.
You don't want to be dropped off here.
No, I don't.
But the Book
Not
of
anymore.
Peace is very much a high, powerful magic item. If this is not Proteus, I don't believe it should be
It
kept
should be in
in
his hands.
Syracuse.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but what are the orders, Captain? I honestly probably there's no better way.
First, I
Better-
made everyone matching sweaters, and I'm gonna pull out of my
What?
bag.
It's hot. It's like 100.
This is the Mediterranean.
It's like
So-
104
I didn't know you
degrees.
knit.
Rat,
I'm getting sweaty
you
in
see,
my
Kale
leather.
gets it. It will not fit
Please-
Kale,
please
but
tell
Rat gets
me
his. Rat just starts
It's the
falling.
exact like
It's so beautiful.
exactly like the.
my pet rat.
Is it ugly like matching Christmas
It's
sweaters?
an ugly Christmas sweater.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
throw it
was
on my
thinking
bag.
of from Harry Potter where they
Oh,
all have
the
our
name.
letters.
Oh,
Just
yes,
to
there's
keep
the first
everyone
letter of everyone's
separate.
name on it.
Um,
But they're all the same. They're all the same
As-
color. It's like a Weasley. It's like a Weasley
I have just
sweater.
Harry's.
you see, Rat. I've always wanted a sweater. My mother, she never knit. And my
Don't worry,
father
I know.
Our
was-
parents on the open sea. That's never
I'm
cold.
just- I
It's
know,
like
that's the
getting
problem. You
They
think you can
weren't
go
great
into
as
port and
cold
buy yourself a
sweaters.
sweater? It looks weird. No one's gonna take you seriously.
You
You know
think
what?
that-
We
you
gotta
think
wear
that
these
you're
sweaters.
I
during
would
the
die
heist.
for this man. And you see Rat just starts like petting North's bicep and like, I'll die
I'll
for
give
you,
him a
man.
hug.
Oh.
The best marshmallow hug.
Marina will help. Just back to Sinbad. How are we supposed to steal the Book of
We
Peace?
set the place on fire.
Bad. Immediate. Marina just like,
What happened?
I've gotten
What did you-
desperate, okay?
She's gone to dark places since.
I thought I went dark.
Santa Claus going dark?
listen.
By the way, I'm so sorry.
Sinbad, did Proteus give you any indication where the Book of Peace is being held?
He told me where it's being held.
He did. Okay.
I don't think that's
Where
where
was
he's
it again?
probably.
Cutting back. It sounds like it's in the same tower, but it just sounds like heavy guarding.
If you knew this
Well,
guy, you
well,
would probably,
whoa, whoa,
you'd
whoa, whoa, whoa,
probably
whoa, whoa,
assume that
Whoa.
you're gonna go steal it. He's probably, I don't know, maybe his mind games are like,
If this is the
I
same
know.
Proteus, though, if not, though, we have to assume this
Okay.
person might be acting more
Okay,
desperately
okay,
than.
This is why I can't be a part of this
Sorry.
Okay,
heist.
okay. Here's my theories, right? He's told you where it is. If, whether this is Proteus or not, I don't think this is actually Proteus. My theory is that he's done a whole imposter thing, whoever the heck that is, whatever it is. The book's probably not where we think it is, and probably your friend and his father are being held somewhere else, or, unfortunately, I'm so sorry, dead. So we need to send out a scout to see if the book's even in the tower, because it could very likely be not. If it's as powerful as it's being, you're not going to keep it in the most obvious place where it's always kept.
I agree with Tooth. Let's send a scout just to see if they can get some reconnaissance first.
Rat!
Would you be willing?
Everyone looks
to
at Rat, who's just
Oh,
wiping
yeah.
away his tears with the sweater.
It's
Would you-
who would be better though?
It's your plan. Whatever you think you need to do in order to find out what this. Where
You
this
are
book is.
smaller and less likely to be seen.
How small am I?
You're more or less actually more like, again, very hobbit, or excuse me, halfling sized in this world. It's you're anywhere from 3 to 4 feet, where it's like
Oh, wow.
you could technically pass for a child if you wanted to, because you are the larger of the things.
Smaller?
No.
Like,
It's actually a fair.
None of us can cast magic,
I
alright?
can
Does the
put
crew
you
have
in
any
my
items?
bag.
Yes, indeed.
do
We
you have
can
something in the bag that can
go
help
through
make
the
me
cruise
smaller?
items real quick.
I have very few in the bag are gifts and my tools to make gifts.
So we got rings.
Anything else?
Christmas comes early. I'm an elf. Let's do this.
We got gloves of
gosh.
thievery, ring of evasion,
Mhm.
boots of speed.
I think that's where Jin's going to kind of lean forward. Captain, that's what I wanted to talk to you about.
The magic's not working.
My boots don't work right now.
What do you mean your boots do not work right now?
As in, we were running for our lives from the dragon,
Right.
and I was thinking like, hey, I could run up, grab the captain. I've got like really, really fast shoes, and I start running, and I'm not going fast. I was practicing last night. I wanted to one-on-one this with you, okay? I'm sorry.
No, it's
I
alright.
think I broke them.
I don't think you broke them. I'm carrying artifacts probably older than concept of magic itself, and they don't work right now. I think it's a thing that's just been going around.
Oh shit, that makes me feel so much
You
better.
didn't
I
break
thought
them, honey.
I didn't want to tell you, Captain. That's why I wanted to one-on-one, because I'm like, you give me
It
the
will
boots,
tell
and
you
it's
they
a
were
really good boot.
they were magical when we were fighting the dragon.
Are there any magical
Yes, well,
things
because
that
like we were fighting the
had?
dragon, I was able to get up on deck fast, but
Then
Okay,
I saw the
but
magic
you're
leaf.
On to
Okay.
something about me.
I appreciate you
I
telling the
will
truth.
scout, but I need a good disguise. You're right. I am the size of a small child.
Got it.
Does someone? I don't want to, but I could try to dress up and look like a child and maybe sneak my way up as like it's a field trip.
if you're
I got
going,
lost.
could anyone go with you though?
I could probably go with her.
Yes, having at least 2 people in case something goes wrong to help get each other out of there.
I just need a feasible excuse of why I'm there. Also, I need a very good disguise. If you can't tell, I'm pretty bright.
We just
That's
put
what the sweater was for. Too.
Wear the sweater.
the sweater. Yeah.
You should wear the
Yes,
sweater
because the
too.
sweater's gonna
Okay.
hide the fact that my skin has naturally shiny.
You
bright
actually
pigments.
You have leprosy. Like,
Marina?
it's a we
Yes.
can just explain it
Can
away.
we
not
get
what
to the
leprosy looks
makeover?
I don't know what it looks like.
I can do my best. Marina doesn't. Oh wait, excuse me. I think Marina does have a disguise kit. I will triple check my notes.
Perfect.
She does. So she
Okay.
could use disguise kit on you, which would work for the circumstance of like you would not look like Tooth, and very much it's that very makeup style of
How
like
do I
you know
hide my
neck up.
wings?
Under the sweater.
Under the sweater.
I believe that's actually a good point. A baggier clothing like
I
a sweater
needed
would.
the sweater so it would fit everyone.
Marina's gonna give you. That's a nat 20 disguise kit. You're good.
Okay.
No one inside
What's
that
my
palace would know it's you.
excuse to get up there, though?
Tooth Hiccup?
Yeah.
I need you to define where this book is. As for the attack plan and all that,
Okay, I'm gonna ask this outright. Are there any local caves that have maybe folklore of don't go near them?
Nothing. I don't know.
He's
It's
just-
just
no.
Syracuse is a coastal city.
Is there
Most
any
caves are
underwater
farther.
entrances to the castle that you've ever known of?
Go ahead and roll me a history check, Sinbad.
as a street rat,
As a street rat.
Where
oh,
are
I
Jesus.
the street rat located?
proudly,
What is your backstory? That actually.
I have a
Her-
pirate backstory.
Right. Okay. I was gonna say because street urchin actually does give some buffs to this. So what was that history?
History was bad. I rolled a 9.
It's a bad history.
Do you,
Anything you could think of aren't connected to the castle. More
11.
like minor caves underneath like the ports of like, oh yeah, there's some like natural shelves again that the city came out where like if you swam down far enough, but they're not even like that practical. It's just more like, oh yeah, this is a when someone's younger, like a couple kids or
Go
maybe one
exploring, yeah.
adult could like go down there, but it's more like a place to hide, not a place to like sneak into.
None that would be useful for us.
I mean, a useful place to hide something that you don't want others having access to.
I
We're
think-
trying to run.
If I'd be so bold, Tooth and Hiccup, if you can just get us as much information about the tower, the guards, and anything.
Do some recon.
Just do a recon. Try not to be seen,
Okay.
and then we can make
Don't take
further,
your morning
better
stars.
plans about who we need to go where.
It's in my bag, right?
To
Don't
keep
even-
up appearance, here's what we can do.
What's my story?
We all need to go into town anyway. Just hide. No stories. Let's just go in. We all need to sell off equipment, get supplies. We'll keep that cover.
They
You
will
two
obviously
slip
be watching
away
us.
and go.
That'll be up to you, Tooth. You and Hiccup will have to decide how you get into it. I trust you.
I'll actually.
We will be
Wear the
as
sweaters.
Okay.
we will be as loud and as this is where my crew is as possible, and try to be as distracting so that they
Kill-
can get us.
Will be very distracting. I've noticed a couple guys that have been at us ever since we left the castle. So if we keep their eyes on us, you two are fine.
You'll have to leave about 30 minutes after we head out.
After?
We're gonna head out into the
Ah,
city,
I
and
see.
then you guys are going to follow us because we're on the ships right now.
See, Rat, take this barrel, take you off to the side port of the ship, right into the water. No one see you.
Okay.
Is what I'm wearing what do
What?
I look like right now?
Marina, actually, all of you notice Tooth now more or less looks like just a traditional Syracusean child, or Syracusean child. Like, very much like slowly blending in what would have been those scale kind of spike feathers have now just been blended in to be that just natural olive skin Mediterranean tan. Where as long as you keep sweater on, and she's actually also going to give you a cloak just for like that, excuse me, added like
Because I have
the head
natural
covering?
feathers that peek out of my head like horns.
that's gonna cover up those. Like the hood's gonna cover up that. The rest of your face is then completely. You look like a normal human being.
All right, break,
Okay.
break.
Sure. Yeah.
Is
Alright.
it a barrel?
You see Rat winks and just walks off. Here's what I'll say for everyone who's heading off the ship. Again, very much getting supplies, buying things, checking around town. We're gonna make a persuasion check as a group. Actually, we're gonna call it a deception check. We're going to group deceive the guards, and if we can get a group high enough, that will offer advantage on Tooth and Hiccup to stealth away. So on this deception, that's pretty good.
19.
19. North, what did you get?
8.
8.
This is a.
Oh, Hiccup, you're not making. This is for everyone to give you guys advantage.
Oh, okay.
This is our major
Marina
help.
got a 19, and the rest of the crew got a synthetic 19 as well.
Perfect.
So North, you are very obvious of like, we are going now. You're you
To
know
the
just,
shopping district.
and everyone else is just keeping it loud and brash of like going around. Captain, I have some friends in this town. I could go visit them if you want me to.
Rat, your time is to do as you please.
Oh, but these friends, I need like a couple people with me. You know, they're group friends.
Goes
Uh,
gently.
As generally like, no, I'm going over this.
Alright, Rat, I'll go with you.
No, I mean, okay, it'd be very weird. You're like my boss, you know.
Okay,
I need like
go
a
with
friend.
you.
Indeed,
I
this is
can
gonna
go with you.
offer
Go,
advantage. Let's
go.
make stealth at advantage for Hiccup and Tooth, as you both.
Okay, I think Rat can talk to me in the crew sign language because we all have thieves' cats.
Yeah, these guys.
What did he mean to tell me?
I want to go fuck. Anyone want to come with?
That's
It's a
what he's doing?
Group. Yeah, very much. Rat does
Hell
not have
no.
friends in every board. He just has acquaintances.
I'm gonna tell him like
Okay.
Yes,
Wait.
yeah, I'm
17
thinking.
plus 6 is
I'm
That
gonna
was
tell
my
him, like-
only idea.
25, yeah.
23.
23.
12.
12. Oh, at advantage.
I rolled
Oh,
a 6
no.
and a 2.
Oh, that's. Oh, yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Did I roll it in?
Yeah,
Okay.
you rolled a
You got a
3
23.
and a
You're
7.
good.
I'm gonna tell
That was a
Rat,
3.
have your people
Okay, thank you. Because I
tell
was like, why
us
is it a 19
guard
now?
positions.
Hold on.
Oh, you're into that? Oh, you mean like literal guards? Yeah, no, totally. Yeah.
You got this.
Just kind of like push him. We will start
North, do not
with...
go with him. I'm sending.
Okay.
No, don't send
I'm
Santa
sending
Claus
the old
to
guy
that.
with him because he's gonna be super awkward.
Yeah, Luca will go along. Here's what we'll do. We will start with the group, cutting to you guys as you head through. Indeed, stuff to sell or stuff to grab. You can accomplish this right now for Sinbad and North. What stuff do you guys want to actually be doing in town to keep up this appearance?
I'm going to use my folk hero background feature, Rustic Hospitality. Yeah.
Nice.
So commoners love me, by the way, because I'm Santa Claus.
Commoners
That's my
hate me
background.
because I'm a
Yeah.
pirate.
So just
Unless I've shown myself to be a danger, they will shield me from the law and anyone else searching for me,
Hey, yo.
but will not risk their lives for me.
Exactly. So indeed, as you come to a shop, it is a very basic leatherworking shop, something where you could get like armor, sheaths, stuff. There is a small dude working there, maybe halfling blood in him, but like still pretty average sized. But looks up, just welcome to the tannery. Can I get you any? No. Are you?
Are you?
No. You couldn't.
What's his name?
I will let you know, just for free, this man is named Godfrey.
Godfrey.
Yes!
Yes.
You're Saint Nicholas. You're
Yes.
the saint. You are
I am here in the city.
Saint Nicholas, the man who delivers presents, the patron saint of prostitutes. Look it up. That's actually a fact.
Wait,
Look it up.
maybe Santa should have
No,
He
Get
doesn't
the
He
comments!
doesn't participate in
Get the
prostitution, but
comments.
he's the patron saint.
Patron
of the
saint
prostitutes.
of that like.
He
very
protects and blesses them.
Mm-hmm. It's
Oh.
Hey yo.
He's the Christian Hermes.
Why do you think he's going ho ho ho? Anyway, but no, you see, Godfrey looks at you just. You are Saint Nicholas.
Yes.
This is an honor. How else would you know my name?
I've got it on my arm. You're on the nice list.
Oh, good. Oh,
You
good.
kept up the good work.
Thank you so much. I try my best. No, I mean, listen, can I sell you anything? You want a discount? I mean, I've
No
worked
need
my...
for a discount. We're simply,
No, please. This man, he turns to you and said, this man gave me my first set of leatherworking tools when I was 10. Look at where I am now.
Well, maybe you'll be able to help him with those same tools.
Yeah.
I pull out the bag of dragon parts.
Oh, yeah, clever. Some of
Dragon
that
leather?
leftover, again, leather. And
And I want to ask him if there's anything that he can make out of this.
ooh, dragon parts. Yes, of course. Anything. You see, he immediately pulls out almost like a jeweler's eyeglass, but you're realizing it's more of just a basic magnifier. Goes in. Well, this is not your typical beast. What is this creature?
dragon.
Tsunami, whatever.
Typhumarang.
Typhumarang!
Boomerang dragon? Oh my! I've never worked with dragon leather once. It was a commission work.
We also have deadly natter stuff.
He looks at this.
I think Kale did
If
it
you
all the way.
need me, I could do a base work, leather armor, of course, with what you've given me. But in terms of the scales and the bond, you would need to find a craftsman, someone who knows draconic parts to infuse. Magic is very tricky. I could give you the base armor. You need someone else to tie the magic in, so to speak. If you could bring someone like that to me, I probably could get this done for you. It just might take me, for you, rush job. I get it done. 6 hours?
6 hours.
6 hours.
We'll go looking.
This is already very well tanned and tied. Yes, of course.
I'll put my hand on his shoulder. Thank you, Godfrey. Also, bag up.
Oh no!
No!
Here is that new set of leather needles and sewing stitches you needed.
He starts bawling, just like, thank you, Saint
I'll tie the bag,
Nicholas.
throw it over my
Bless
shoulder.
you! And just like, as you guys
Have a
waving.
chaotic act of
Indeed, if you
holding.
can find someone,
Took you a
you
bit
might
to,
even
like-
be able to use Hiccup, but if you want, you could be like, hey, do we look for another person with this kind of skill work? Basically what we would know as an
I think
arcane
that's the
smith
wrong
instead of a
guardian.
blacksmith, a leather worker, an arcane smith, as Hiccup has that kind of knowledge.
Is there anyone
Everyone's
that I
just
know?
freaked out.
actually,
Hiccup, besides
he's
Hiccup,
not- he's
it
not
would be
full
like
on
an
off
investigation check for the rest of the city.
Hiccup is just a tinker. He has,
Mm,
you know
that's very
nothing
good.
that he is like magically.
Very
things.
true, actually. Technically.
What are the odds that growing up in this city I knew somebody?
I think that's what I'll say.
It's
It's investigation.
investigation.
It's actually not a terribly high DC, but there is a bit of shimmy right now. Here we go.
Do it. 15. Let's
15. That's exact. DC 15. You've heard of arcane smiths. Again, but what we would know as artificers or to other extents, but arcane smiths are that, yeah, Syracuse had a couple. They weren't prevalent. Like, Godfrey is one of many hundreds of leather workers. Again, just like, he's a little more commissioned, low scale. Arcane smiths do exist, and so you think you could definitely go find one.
I don't know if I can work my my happy Christmas magic on everyone in the city. It mostly works on the people who work hard as common folk.
If not happy Christmas magic, we can do grumpy pirate magic.
You start walking up
I
to
am
this
doing
arcane
that
smith,
as
you know,
I
winding
shake
your way
my
through the
naughty
city.
arm.
This arcane smith raises her eyes, and you say, you see, Rashika is this woman's name. She's St. Nicholas?
That's what she got.
I'm just going to do a coin flip at this point, because again,
That makes sense.
at this point, it's about a 50-50. Rashika, opens it. You couldn't be St. Nicholas.
But I am. I have your name on the nice list. I flex the bicep.
Tis
Oh, St.
I.
Nicholas, can I give you a hug? And you see this
Yes.
woman. She's a bit older, more middle-aged. Oh, goodness
How
gracious.
is young Stephen?
He's doing wonderful. I mean, he was until he was
Also
drafted into this army. Oh, God forbid.
He's
But
stuck on the nice list. He's stuck on the nice list. Hasn't moved.
you see, she makes a bit of a symbol to a god. Just that, like, lit prayer of, I worried for him. He's out there. He was, inscripted into the army. Please, what are you doing in Syracuse? It is not the solstice.
It
was-
isn't. Unfortunately, my sleigh is down.
21.
And I need to work on some repairs, and it takes a lot of rare materials. We're actually using, at the moment, we're outfitting some friends with some dragon scales.
Dragon scales, of course.
Do you
St.
know
Nicholas.
the leatherworker Godfrey down the street?
Godfrey? Yes, I've worked with Godfrey before.
Well, he's helping us out, but he has requested the assistance of an arcane smith such as yourself.
It would be my honor, St. Nicholas.
I'm gonna flip and lose my marbles here.
Yeah, dude. As we do
Yeah,
cut
I
as
think-
starting to get them in.
Sinbad is overwhelmed by the fact that he is able to receive help.
Yeah, this is very
don't
new.
start crying.
Usually it's not like,
Yep.
whoa.
As we sort of go out, I'll just put my arm around your shoulder and be like,
Thank you.
you'll find out what list you're on soon.
Cutting across to the rooftops, ducking in and out of sight.
This is gonna be the ongoing joke.
Hiccup and Tooth, you have made it back up to the castle walls. Now I will start describing a bit of the basics of what you're looking at. Again, no checks needed. Castle walls are about 40 feet high.
Okay.
Scalable if you have the right tools. Past the walls, you are dealing with platoons. These platoons do seem to be moving in a order. To give you the D&D, every 5 rounds, a platoon walks by. No matter where you are, just because it's that, like, they have about a 30-second of, like, hey, we walk along, this is my route, like, and I should say, a platoon is a total of 8 guards. And what you're really looking at is these 8 guards are just guards. They're nothing special. They're not guard captains. They're not guard. They've got a sword and they've got a spear.
Where's the tower?
The tower in particular, you are able to kind of see from where you are. Just in this, like, very much like we're right outside the gates where they first put us back. The tower is off to the northeastern part of the city. So kind of from where you guys are looking, it's a bit more to the left. And the tower, you would gauge, is a good 400 feet in the air. Like, it's not just like a skinny little wizard's tower. This is a beefy, you don't even know what's inside yet. Here's the thing. I have made a check, and even on a 12 hiccup, you're good.
Oh.
The base check getting you here, they didn't follow you. From here, you again still have this advantage unless somehow something goes wrong. You have an advantage stealth. It's the middle of the day. Everyone thinks you're with the party or on the ship. Like, you've got this cover story. You could keep pressing in, if that makes sense.
Our goal is to just get information as to where the book is located.
Yeah, but we don't really know specifics, so I think we need to go in deeper.
I should say 400 feet in the air, and it is almost 500 feet
Is
from.
it at the top of the tower?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's something like top of the tower, but it's not
That's
like
why it's
500
kind of
feet
like,
past the
if
wall
I
and
used-
400 feet
If
up.
I was able to still fly.
If you're able to fly, that'd be great, yeah. So that's where it is. If you want, you could try to like scale the wall, sneak in a little further to
Your
maybe get a
magic's still
good.
working.
Not all of it.
You want to do?
That's what I think.
Would you go with them too? Of like, let's scale the wall, look a little more of like the base of the tower, more like inside.
Do you think we should split up?
Could offer.
I don't know. I just need a. I know it sounds weird, but like. I know I'm obsessed with teeth and all that stuff.
you know.
We got the vibe.
Yeah, I think we picked that
The
up.
reason is because it's not the teeth themselves necessarily, it's the memories they hold.
Holy crap! You see memories and teeth?
Well, that's the thing is like, where else can memories be stored?
In the brain.
Do you remember your childhood?
That's like the best question to ask, though.
No one's actually asked me that.
How much
Yeah.
of it do you remember?
I remember, growing up on a ship, with all my family members that were so nice to me.
But you've noticed that as you get older, those memories start to fade.
Yeah, I don't remember much, like at all.
That's
Nothing.
because they're stored in your baby teeth. And my job is to keep that safe.
But do you have them? Like, do you know what memories when I was a kid?
Do I have his teeth?
I would need you to make me a history check.
Whose teeth were I able to save? Oh.
That one.
Nope. I don't
You
have
ready for this?
Yeah.
I'm doing something new with Nat Ones.
Oh, it's like a.
They'll
like
succeed, but something worse will happen. I very much got the idea, fun fact, from Ant-Man. In the scene where they steal the police car, drive it away, and when they get back, they accidentally hit the horn, where I'm like, yeah, that's a Nat 1. Oh, I want to steal the car. Nat 1. Oh, you do steal it. But then this happens.
Oh, I like it.
On a Nat 1 tooth, you do
Good luck.
have had these kids' teeth. In some of the memories you're able to kind of pull from, this kid's childhood was rough and tumble. On the deck of a ship with a lot going on. Raised to hunt, find, trap, and if needed, kill dragons. On a natural one, the life of Hiccup has not been great. I will give you something then. Actually, no. I'll wait it for later.
Okay.
You
Where I was going
motherfucker!
with this anyways is that I need to be able to, if I can connect with someone, I can also tap into current memories.
Oh, you don't have the teeth right now. Like a lot of people's teeth. That's the problem. That's where your power is.
But if I can get a hold of someone who has the information and I can connect with them, I can tap into it. But the problem is we need to find who.
Which is
Probably one of the captains
captains
Of the guards?
of the guards.
of here.
Yeah.
Alright, well we're gonna have to.
I'm not wanting to necessarily kidnap.
I will say, you guys have to do something. You've been waiting here almost long
okay,
enough
okay,
that
okay,
I might
okay,
have
okay.
to just naturally
Main
prompt
goal
still.
is let's figure out a way to get inside the castle.
I have a perfect idea. Let's go to the front gate.
Okay.
Want to go to the front gate?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey! How's it going? I forgot something very important inside the castle when we met with the king. I am so sorry. It's very particular instruments. It's like detrimental to our time here, but we'll be out of your hair
Guards
because
are looking at each other.
we were there in the morning. The king, Proteus, he
Give me a persuasion check. It's a DC 12.
Would you?
I will say, you could be doing that too. Would you want to be with Hiccup? Or would you like to use the opportunity of Hiccup's momentary distraction to sneak somewhere else?
We're split up before I went there, unless you want to join.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Very
Got it.
heist-esque of we
Persuasion.
cut
Oh
to
boy, here we go.
scale on the wall. Go and make a stealth check. Advantage, of course. You saw
16.
16.
Oh,
The guards are going to
No.
let you in.
I'm trying to do
thank you so much.
A platoon's going to come with you.
That's
20.
totally alright.
20.
dirty 20.
Excellent. Tooth, you slip over the walls. Hiccup, as you're walking in, the last thing you see, Tooth is heading off that kind of northeastern area with the tower. Hiccup, you're going to be brought in. Tooth, you are in. No one has seen you. Now that you are inside the gates, I will give you some more.
Okay.
In the 500-foot area, in and around before the tower, this is now the guard barracks. So what you're noticing is this. Unlike the platoons of just in and around, which are about a 5-round count, you're noticing that these guard barracks are every other round. Mostly because every other round, someone's walking in and out of the barrack, grabbing something, doing something. This is a hot spot.
I do have the sweater on, just in case.
Both have the
He
sweater
said we should need the sweaters on.
The guard barracks in and around seem to be this hotspot of activity. The other big thing now that you're in here is the straightest path to the tower does not lie on the ground. As the guard barracks are staggered in a very brick-like manner where they kind of in and around themselves in this kind of clump. Because you can tell these barracks have been constructed within the past couple months. This may be part of that security of, hey, let's just put the tower in the middle of our guards. Best way would probably be going over the roofs. And I think it's very much looking at the sweater, looking at stuff, as you're seeing, it would require a form of acrobatics or athletics included with stealth of we have to jump roof to roof.
Okay.
Just to even be allowed to make a stealth check, because on the ground is a no-go.
Yeah, okay, I can do that.
And that would happen, of course,
Wait,
every other round.
why is the sweater important?
I don't know. Santa
Santa
said
gave
it was
it to you.
important.
With
all he said.
It smells
that,
like eggnog.
all
It's
the
nice.
way up to the tower, what you've noticed is this. The tower stone is not rough. It has been polished and sanded
But
to
not
become
scale.
a smooth sandstone, indeed.
It's your decision.
So no one can just free climb this. You would have to get some pretty intense climbing gear or some other method, because like we know last time, it was just that someone could probably scale it on their own. And that's the big stuff now that you're closer.
I do have.
Hiccup, they're leading you through. What are you looking for?
I thought
I
it was over
do-
here, like in kind of like the lobby kind of area before going to the, but not. I would say not quite entering, just so I can kind of like keep tabs on Tooth and like kind of see where she's
What are
going.
you trying to find? Maybe you dropped your rock.
Go ahead. I do need
He's pretending.
another. You can make it deception or persuasion at this point, because we're starting to reach the point of lying.
I honestly, I can't. I actually really need a pee. Is there a bathroom nearby?
Go ahead and roll. I'll say it's not a bad DC, but Tooth, looking at the tower.
Okay, I have climbing gear on.
Because I think I went
You
to
have
the
climbing
bathroom.
gear.
I have a piton and rope in heaven 50 feet.
That's good.
Burglars can't.
Here we go.
But
This will make.
I do have a question. Tooth is gonna try to see if she can find anyone here that still believes in her. She's gonna try to fly.
Okay.
13.
A 13.
I rolled right on a 12.
Switch me back spots.
That is just what
I
you
need to
need.
be over here.
Again, it's a clever. You're not doing anything crazy. So
It's just a couple minutes. I need a pee really bad, and I did go pee when I
Really
came here
bad?
earlier.
we'll take you to the lavatory. Come on, and they
Thank
start
you.
walking you in.
Thank you.
Tooth. You have climbing gear, but you want to see if you can fly.
I want.
I would
There's
like
no way
you.
no one believes in me.
I do believe in fairies.
I do. I do. I need an Arcana check with disadvantage.
That's 2 19s.
2 19s.
At a girl, let's go.
Plus your Arcana modifier.
Oh, it's probably a +0.
Plus 0.
One second.
My Arcana is +2.
Yeah, that's a +0.
19.
But that's a 19.
Despite all odds, you were able to hit the DC 18.
We are just making it, y'all.
You have, for half a moment, you're looking at the climb gear, you're looking at the wall, wondering how many minutes do I have? Hiccup's inside. When do I need to start going? And you hear, okay, you really knocked me bad, dude, in training. That wasn't cool. I'm sorry. I had my glove. No, fuck you, man. Okay, I'm gonna have to get this checked out. And as you see 2 guards walking by, great. You knocked out my front tooth. And you see the other dude, I'm so sorry. Listen, put it on your pillow tonight. Tooth fairy will come. And this dude just straight up turns, fuck you, Gerald. And as he says that, you feel, that's enough. That's enough.
Thanks, Gerald.
I will. Gerald believed, even for half a second, you could get money out of it, even if it was to console his friend.
Remind me before we leave, that guy gets a quarter under his damn pillow. Both of them.
What is your fly speed?
30 feet.
Okay.
But I can dash.
Really? I thought it was.
Yep.
As a bonus action. It says my walking speed.
Oh, equal to your walking speed?
Yes. Yeah. So if you can increase it, like as rogues and stuff, that's how the.
What the heck?
There's actually different types of fairy variants depending on what you pick.
I
but
just
this
do
one,
straight fairy, so.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, yeah. And
Here we
she has
go.
the mobile feet, so.
Yeah,
You
so
got-
30 feet. But I can also bonus action dash.
bonus action dash.
Or can I action dash?
Mhm.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, rogue, you can dash 100-yard dash.
Oh yeah, I'll
Uh,
action
Flash,
So-
flash, 100-yard dash.
That is going to be
because I'm gonna keep my
36,
bonus action to hide
90
if I have
feet.
to.
That's 90 feet.
Uh-huh.
But you want to keep your bonus action hide.
Yeah.
I will let you know. I'll just kind of give this to you for free. You have limited time. You don't know if
So
this
then
really
I should
counts.
use that bonus action to dash.
Because I'm about to roll how many seconds or rounds worth of belief. Basically.
Okay.
Again, this dude's about to go back to his normal life. Again, it's why you want kids, because kids
Can
always
I
believe. They have that magic. This is just a dude.
Throw down a
This is
quarter,
just like a
can I, and quickly back up?
Throw in a quarter. You'll have to make me first a stealth, and if you're successful, I'll roll my rounds with advantage.
While this is happening, as I'm going to the bathroom, I do want to try something.
Yeah.
And you can
Okay,
do
here
it
we go.
after you-
Stealth.
After you. Oh no. I'm glad I'm definitely doing something then.
Oh, we love it. We love it. We love it. We love it.
There we go.
Beautiful. That is. Sorry, I looked at my features.
Oh, actually doesn't beat the DC.
No. What is that?
Yes.
That does beat the DC.
Yeah. I
My bad.
I
That's a
misunderstood.
14 plus 6.
I
14
misunderstood.
plus 6 is a 20. Passive, hit the ground. You hear Gerald and his companion go, holy. I will roll this with advantage. So fun fact, this is a D8. This is a D8 worth of rounds.
How much?
You can only go 90 feet around, flying up if you're doing everything, meaning you need at least 5 rounds or greater to reach the top.
Oh.
In the box doing first round,
What is it?
second. That was the exact same roll both times.
What is it? We'll find out.
As you flick the quarter and poof, your wings beating, and it hurts. Again, it's your wings are starting in that muscled atrophy of ow, like I haven't flown in so long, but up. 1 round passes, 2, 3, 4, and on the 5th round exactly, with 2 5s, right as you reach the very roof of this tower.
Yo.
Fingers reaching out as you feel magic's gone. You grab the rooftop.
Can I swing up?
Swing yourself up easily. Hiccup inside.
I
This is
flew.
just the recon. I'll let you guys
I
know.
flew.
I flopped.
I've
Am
knocked
I?
into-
Do you think am I too far to without do I have to probably spend a charge on the sending stone to talk to Captain?
Yes. In the castle right now, you're definitely outside that 300-foot range.
Hey Cap. We're here in the castle. We're close. Honestly.
If we get the book.
no clip, speed run, full send. You only live once. Get the ship ready.
24 words! Exactly, you got one more.
Now.
Now, let's... You get the message. Speed run. We're full clip.
Might as well do this. I'm gonna in the bathroom,
Holy shit.
if this is possible.
Yeah.
Holy crap! I found it! I found it, guys!
The fencing here in the bathroom.
Alright, little guy. Distract him for me. A little tiny coral metallic dragon flies out and just starts force blasting the stairs to create just a quick distraction.
We're setting the place on
That's
fire!
not a quick distraction. That's a good distraction.
Yeah, blast just everything. And then I'm just like, get back.
In the inner sanctum, suddenly something is attacking.
I'm like, watch out! He's a rampage!
Ah! And guards are jumping. Holy shit.
You get back.
I'm imagining it. It's like those airport bathrooms where there's like kind of two entrances.
It is. No, it
into
is.
one,
This is a palace.
and maybe send it to one way and I sneak out the
Open
other way.
architecture, for sure. I'm going to say you have a stealth with advantage.
Okay.
Because this is going to cause so much shit. And I mean that in the most pun way.
What happens if the book's not in the tower, you guys?
Full send. No clip.
Full send, no clip.
Here
Let's
we go.
do it.
You get back. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Here we go.
Stealth?
Oh!
20. Dirty 20.
Oh, dirty 20. We gotta get. Here we go. Oh, come
Also,
on.
I don't know what most of those words mean.
No clip. Full send. Speed run.
We're not using any clips. Clips is a Viking term where we would clip ourselves on set for safety. No safety clips.
We're no clip. We're doing this.
Full send is actually something, a catapult term, where, instead of a half send, it's an
Focus!
arcing term.
Focus!
You're
stealing a thing!
lady. Here we go.
Wait,
On a
what
20.
about
I'm going towards
You
the tower.
slip out.
Okay, August, I'm gonna tell
We're not gonna
Kale
be able to come back again.
Kale, yeah.
and Jin
Done.
Lee to find Rat and start a fight.
Oh. We can start a fight.
Oh,
with
we
a
can-
bunch of
oh,
prostitutes.
I'm going back to the
I'm getting
ship
hot.
with North.
Here we go. So, you two
leave
heading
this
back to
one
the
on.
ship. Kale, Jin, and Lee take off down the street. Getting ready to go start a fight.
I'm booking
Bomb
towards
goes
the
off.
tower.
You guys are running back towards the ship. Here we go. Tooth, you are on the roof of the tower.
Yeah, I am.
You look down,
Huh?
kind of peek over the railing. Here's what you see. Interior, very much like the throne room. Syracuse does that. It's an open plan of big room, columns, little room, right? In the big room, you are counting 15 separate guards that are all just standing around, just kind of keeping attention, very much as pointed out. Because off in the south point, on the south point of the tower, there is a trapdoor, which you could assume leads to the other levels. Trapdoor is there with a padlock on it, meaning no one can get up unless someone has unlocked it from the top. So it's that, like, if any of the guards change, a guard up top has to unlock it. And you're noticing they're not even worried about unlock because they're looking out and almost down. And that, again, is anyone climbing, anyone flying? But again, that stealth and flight literally did you the best service because 5 rounds in, that just quick 30 seconds up, no one sees you. It's you fly along the wall. I would have let you know you would have had 5 rounds to scale the tower if you hadn't have flown. You are up. You see the trapdoor, guards. The columns are there. Every other column has a sheen of what you could assume to be a thick glass. It is every other, though.
In between every other?
In between every other column. So to give you the exact specifics, we are looking at
Let him out
a
of
total of
Can't see class.
there are 12 columns, meaning you are actually only looking at about 6 panes of glass. It's technically 1 under, because again, every other. Or 1 over, excuse me. Every other pane has it. In the columns, the 15 guards around are standing. Inside panes of glass, you notice there are metal plates in the ceiling that are triggered all the way up with rope into the middle on a pulley system that is down around, kind of like a bird feeder spread out spiderwebbed around a book. You are able to realize, I'll give you this is not a thinking kind of trap. If even one of those ropes twangs, every single metal plate, boom, boom, down. That's 5 metal plates, and suddenly it's metal and glass entrapped around.
Okay.
There is currently no one next to the book, just the 15 guards up here. But you can see there are 4 chairs that are centered around the book in the pattern of, you think they would be facing cardinal directions of, I'm at the north point looking at the book south, because they can look at the book, 15 other people around them are looking at it. That's where the book, that's what looks like right now, but there's no one inside. You can just tell, like, it looks like people could be stationed inside. The distraction is about to go off right now.
Can I make another one?
We'll see what happens first, and then you can decide if you want to. Because the distraction's about to go off, we're going to see if it affects the tower in any way. It's kind of a luck check.
I'm running straight towards the tower after that happens, but we'll see.
It's a natural 3. Doesn't affect the tower.
That's
so
okay.
you hear things are going off in the palace tooth. You could assume it's hiccup, but none of these guards even falter.
They are,
They're just,
yeah,
this is our job. They'll take care of it.
Okay.
So, 2.
So, basic history about this place. They don't like the gods dealt them crappy hands.
Syracuse is not a god fan right now. Well, for the most part.
I'm gonna set the perimeter of this tower on fire, and basically using my pan flute, make myself sound like an angry, pissed off god to scare the crap out of these people.
Okay.
Mhm.
Here's the goal.
Mhm.
Angry, pissed off god. I like it. I will have you roll. I think we're gonna have to call this a performance check
Yeah.
because you are trying to not intimidate.
Oh yeah, I'll use my
Impersonate.
druidcraft to just have vines.
Druidcraft as well.
Yeah, I have druidcraft.
Okay. I'll give you
That's a
advantage.
cantrip.
I'll give you advantage on it. That's hella smart. Here's the key. This is a performance check. What do you add to your performance? Because there are DCs I have set.
Adding to my performance, let's look at that. Performance is a +1. That's
Plus
it.
1. Here's the key. There's 15 guards.
Okay.
The DC for this, I'll let you know, is a 10.
Mhm.
Except 10 is for 1 guard. It's every point above will get another one.
Ooh.
Because
So
it's
25 will get you
group
all-
guard stats are that, like, you can intimidate
Yeah.
1 or 2, but it's like that's why the higher you
Yeah.
go, the more you'll affect.
Yeah, there's more morale.
Exactly.
Okay. I have
It's easier to be
tools.
strong, more courageous with
Right.
friends.
So my action is to sound like an angry god.
So you're going to use your action
But
to
my bonus
ignite
action-
this all.
Could I use a bonus action to make a perception? So eye for detail.
Yeah, oh,
Spot a hidden creature or object to make an investigation check to uncover or decipher clues. Because either that or I was going to use fairy fire to basically make sure nothing was invisible around this book.
holy hell.
Which one would be better?
Could do most
I
of
will
those,
say
right?
it's your choice.
Fairy fire has a dexterity.
Dexterity
So
save
either
if
way,
it's
someone's
a-
going to
bulky
have to
save.
move.
Well, it's in case there's something invisible.
in case there's something invisible.
So I'm basically going
Yeah,
to fairy fire
do that.
the area around the book.
That's smart, actually. That's really smart.
Take a point of inspiration because fuck you. That's so smart.
That's so smart, actually.
Shit. You're going to cast Fairy Fire. That's 1 failure. 2 failures. Even 1 failing is... That's a success. Doesn't matter. Fail. 3 failures. The seats are not empty. They're invisible.
Oh, I
The seats?
The seats.
Yeah.
There are 4 chairs or
There's
seats
people
inside
guarding
invisible guards.
Yeah.
So now the guards are lit up.
Those
Yeah.
guards
There's
ignite.
Vines creeping
You got
up this
advantage
tower.
for this. This is good.
Basically encasing the entire
And you have
tower,
a point
and
of
it's
inspiration now, just
And now you have a
Fine.
point of inspiration. So in theory, you could roll twice, and if all hell breaks loose, you can try it again. So here we go. In the Box of Doom, for sure. We are coming over to the Box of Doom. Our
everyone
good
wanna
old
blow on
friend
him?
here. Here we go.
While this is happening, I'm going to the base of the tower to try to walk up.
Here we go.
Oh. Oh.
That is a 2 and a 12.
Okay.
Would you like to use the point of inspiration?
I would.
Hail Mary.
one more dice.
Box of Doom.
12.
It's okay.
Heist
okay.
is a
We're good.
13.
This is a 13.
3 guards are going to scream. I have to make a bit of a luck check. That's really good. One of the 3 is the one with the keys. He's going to run over, and he is immediately starting to unlock the padlock to open the trap door. Again, if it was just 3 others, they might have just panicked and moved. 3 move. The immediate guards inside are illuminated. You have movement. Or do you want to wait around and see what they do?
I'm gonna do something.
You will have a chance to, because we're almost in initiative, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. It's everyone kind of gets one.
As-
Heist is a looser initiative of we all get something. How do we
I
want
really
to use
wish
it?
I had better rolls.
What would you like to do, Hiccup? Because maybe that will help. Let's
As
see.
it's just as like kind of a
Again.
little distractions happening.
Boom, boom, boom,
I don't
boom.
see as I'm running outside
When
of
you
the
see
palace
vines
towards the tower.
everywhere.
Vines are trying to
Yeah.
creep up the
Okay.
tower.
She's doing
everything-
something. I need to help out. Do something. Run. Are there any guards in the vicinity watching me? Maybe I can maybe go around a pillar real quick just to hide for a second.
Okay.
Are there-
Stealth check. I'd say yes. There are many guards actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
As kind of like a
Right.
movie, as like the camera's pointing at me, you see Hiccup, and then he goes behind a pillar, and he doesn't look like Hiccup anymore, and he's running, and it's Proteus, and he's running. He's like,
Holy fuck.
he tripped us! He tripped to the tower, running through disguise self.
Okay.
And
Okay.
yeah,
Here we go.
Yeah.
This is also boxed in because you're gonna make
deception.
deception of a lifetime here
Is it at advantage because I look like him?
for sure.
Okay.
I have a DC set in mind. If you can beat, it's gonna help
I'm so nervous.
for sure. Too.
Where's the brown one? Oh, I'm
Here
holding.
we go. The box in. This is insane.
Better.
Not
Okay.
bad.
It's a 15.
15. Guards stomp. Look at you. Look around. A few are going to run with you towards the tower. 2.
Mhm.
Guards up here. Everything's happening. A few are in panic. Many are staying.
Wait, is the man in the mood actually dead?
We don't know.
Something.
I'm sorry, I'm standing. I have to stand up.
You're good.
Yeah.
Because what would happen if I called upon the gods?
That would have to wait till next round for sure. I will say right now you have object interaction and movement. Object interaction, if you wanted to, could be swing in and try to grab the book.
What
Speed
is that?
Speed run.
It's a speed
Can I
run.
use
It's your
vines
choice.
to reach in there?
Hey, yo.
Not this turn. Druidcraft is. I'm saying it would have allowed it closer. It's still a bit of a ways in. It would require like a PC's movement speed, a player of like moving. Vines wouldn't get there in time.
Should I risk it all and maybe possibly get trapped? Or should I...
Well, I think we're gonna sink the navy, so
We're
pull a
gonna
Hail
get
Mary?
under the tower so they can jump out to us.
yeah, because they can just jump into the water.
I said get the ship ready.
You
but
could-
Yeah, yeah.
It's
with the
here's
ship.
the choice. You can
Oh.
grab it now,
Yes.
or you could wait around and see what the
Alright,
guards
now
say.
I'm grabbing it.
Grabbing it. Here we go. Sleight of hand.
Okay, then that makes more sense. Do it.
Okay.
Okay.
You have expertise in sleight of hand, guaranteed.
Or does she not?
Guaranteed.
Oh yeah, you're the tooth fairy.
You're the tooth fairy. Sleight of hand and expertise with sleight of hand.
How does a 28 sound?
Yes!
Roll the natural one! I don't like you! You're scaring me!
A nat 20.
That's why I ate my dice. I don't know if you noticed. I picked it up and I went...
A nat 20.
It is swiped.
I don't know what to do.
I ate it and I'm scared.
Leave me alone!
Did no one see me pick up the dice immediately after and go...
I'm
A 1 and a 20?
Tooth. You watch guards scream. If you run, immediately the invisible, someone's here! Like, as the invisible guards turn, all of them, you see these bodies. A fourth one, still invisible, you don't know where. But that's enough. There's an opening. 2 guards have moved. One's now visible, you see. Swinging down and in. You slip in. Again, you are stealth. Rush in. And with a nat 20,
For total 28.
swing in, grab the book, and just as you see that tripwire, get the smart idea, I'm not going to carry the book out with me. You let go, let the vines stay from your hand around the book. You run backwards, jump, and very deftly then pull the book out, snapping the almost invisible
You all need
little
to
wire
floss!
as whips. A person would have gotten caught. A small book with a nat 20 slides out from under the metal doors as boom! I need everyone to roll initiative as an alarm is about to sound.
Okay.
Oh, that's okay.
Right.
Not as great. That's fine.
That's what's up.
Hey, yo.
18.
18.
Atta
20.
boy. I rolled an 18.
Me. Oh, we have to
Here
do
we go, here
rollies
we
to
go.
see who goes before.
Oh yeah, rollies.
Yeah, because we rolled the same.
Love the rolls. Love them. Here we go.
I
Ocean
can go
campaign.
first.
We have Hiccup, Sinbad, Tooth, and North. So,
Stand.
here we go. Time stand. Healing everyone up because everyone's got a long rest. So, then we get 20 or higher.
20.
20 for North. 15 to 19.
18. I go first.
I got a 16.
That's good. We're golden.
Dude, you guys got
We got
so
good
good.
initiative.
Here we go. Here we go.
need this.
Okay. Holy shit, you guys are speedrunning. I have to add in.
We
So,
speed
here we
run
go.
them. I thought of this. I'm like, I don't want to
Here we
make you guys mad, but I'm like, let's
The
full
guards.
send.
I
Let's
knew
do
you,
it.
Here we
I knew
go.
you were going to do
Guards.
it, and I would have done it myself.
Guards are initiative count 13. That's super good. I need to add in
Plus,
captain
the less
of
people
the
that
guard.
do it, the better, honestly, because
Yeah.
if you came in with a full team,
It would have been much. Well,
It would've
you
been
would have
much
had a
harder.
lot of more advantages and buffs,
Yeah.
but it's again. It's
But
I need
there
my
would've been more
crew
chance to
to
get
be on my tail, but have
Exactly.
done the thing that they did.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Freaking Sinbad and North saving
There
the ship
is
alone.
a different initiative. Guards have
I
initiative. There
can.
are guard squads that have initiative. These platoons. That's a
I
natural
can
4.
move all the sails by
Let's
myself.
go now.
I am.
Sure.
That's a
beefy.
nat 4.
It was either
here
you
we
or
go.
Kale
Yeah.
The
You picked good, because now we have wild magic on our side.
and PC.
that's
Yeah.
here we go.
I'm going to have to borrow one of
Here
your
we
D8s,
go.
because I didn't bring a D8.
Barbarian.
Guard captains.
You just
That's a 15. Still below the whole party.
I could. If I'm also.
Oh, that says bandit captain. I added the wrong one. Guard captain. There we go. Here we go. And finally,
It's really good.
Proteus,
As he claims to be.
as he claims to be.
He's got some powerful magic.
No, I'm the real Proteus.
No, I'm Proteus.
No, I am.
Proteus.
I am
Sinbad's
Proteus.
I am Proteus.
Sinbad's a little bitch. I'm Proteus. I'm Proteus.
I am Proteus. Yeah, this is gonna end poorly. That's a 9. Proteus is acting basically last.
Nice.
Here we go. That is the alarm has sounded.
When does my
North
crew
and
go?
Sinbad. Oh, thank you. I'm like, I'm missing someone. Here we go. The crew that you have, your pirate crew, as indeed when they are together,
I am
because
the
we're in this more
pirate
broad, they are counted as a
look at me,
pirate
look at
crew
me. I am the
NPC.
captain.
Even though all of them have stuff they can do.
They all get one initiative. That's
So that's in that one. So the crew's going last. Listen, Rat was doing a good job. Okay, he had to do a good job.
You told him to do a good job.
That's in that one.
You did a good job.
North, you are starting the initiative as you and Sinbad are rushing back towards the ship.
Focused rage.
Folks, Rage, you're in combat, so this is going to be your combat wild magic.
That's a 7.
That's a good one.
Yay. Flowers and vines grow around me. Until my rage ends, the ground within 15 feet of me is difficult terrain for my enemies.
Poinsettias of greens and
Hey,
reds.
you know what's so
Mistletoe.
funny?
Mistletoe,
Because I have those
yes.
wild feet, if I dash, I
Snowberry
more
bushes.
terrain.
It's for my enemies only, which
For
means
enemies
Sinbad, you're also running just as fast as me, but any guards that attempt to assail us
I
are
have-
getting stuck.
I have mobile, so difficult terrain doesn't affect me.
Exactly. speed run this shit.
We're speedrunning.
Here we go.
I almost
chose
took
anything that
mobile
went
as my
fast.
feet,
Really?
but I took sentinel.
Yeah, here we go.
Sounds a better choice, I think.
You're on the ship. You
We're on it?
rage. Yes. Oh yeah, because all these runs, you guys, it would have been that we are going.
That's true.
Here's the fun thing. I have to make.
Can I have my flowers go in off the ship
Yeah.
so that affects the ships?
Mistletoe, everything
Yeah,
spread
you
around.
are.
Here we go.
Let us get festive.
You're on the ship, North. Any actions you want to take or hold?
I am going to look at Sinbad. You wearing your sweater?
Oh, grab it.
Okay, I'm gonna crack my neck, and I am going to grab and unfurl the sail.
Go ahead and make me the athletics check, because indeed it
What
takes
is with the sweaters?
You're raging advantage.
Yeah.
raging.
You'll learn about the sweaters soon, my non-flying friend.
Oh.
But I fly.
Ooh,
Because I feel my goal
25.
is to glide on.
Both sails easily, because you hit it and you got above 5 on the DC 20. Boom, boom. Indeed, what should take a couple people, normally a couple turns, in prepping a ship,
I'll be right back.
sails are down. You're good. Hell
Push
yeah.
forth, Captain.
Only real things now are
My brain
anchor
is
and a
racing.
couple
Oh,
ropes.
anchor. I use my bonus action.
You know,
already.
use your bonus action, and your movement is that
I'm not
finishing. You
coming
guys
up
are
soon,
getting
am
that
I?
shit.
Yeah.
You're after two
yeah,
people.
you're good.
Okay, good.
Sweet.
That is
That's me.
You can get the anchor on your next turn.
Oh, easy.
I have to do a lot of a specific thing on my turn.
Do
yeah.
it. I
Okay.
got the ship.
Here we
I
go.
am the ship.
Hiccup.
Good.
That's you.
I'm the crew.
Oh, indeed, Proteus.
I'm Brody.
Yeah!
And I am. Get me to the top of the tower now.
Yes, Your Majesty.
No!
They are running.
Full
You
send ahead.
um.
I say, we mustn't kill whoever has the book. We must interrogate them. Find out what Sinbad is
It's
planning.
just that immediate damage control of let's not kill them. Please don't kill them.
Yeah.
Let's interrogate them.
Yeah.
Please don't kill them.
I want to
Uh,
speak to them.
The guards again, until something big happens, are going to start following. Guards are getting you in, rushing up to the base of the tower immediately. You see the captain should be here soon with the key, because indeed you're seeing now at the base of this tower the door to get in is a heavily locked door. Any
Just
actions
take
you
it
want to
down.
hold though?
Oh, I can't get in because it's.
Yeah,
locked.
that's gonna have to happen on the guard
Shoot.
captain's turn.
Okay. Good question.
That
Good
should
question.
good stuff. Because you can hold an action, or you could do an action instead to either reaffirm more of what's going on, basically making another, I want to call it a deception check, but performance of
Yeah.
let's keep my appearance up.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do that. Focus
Okay.
on that.
Go ahead and make that. We'll call that big action because again, you're trying to get more.
Did anyone stay on the ship?
No one's well. The ones on the ship are the ones that snuck off. Everyone else left to help with that. We don't want them looking at us. So there you go.
Whoever has it, subdue them and get the book to me. Ooh. Jeez. 12.
12.
Does anyone have inspiration?
No. Yeah, I think we used them.
Oh
I
no,
think-
she did get inspiration.
But she'll be used
it
it
right away.
to.
Oh, she did use
yeah.
it right away.
Here we go. Hiccup. You give off again. Doesn't really get a lot more people, but everyone seems to be okay.
Until the real party
Um,
starts contesting you, you're fine.
Exactly.
I'm here
That
first.
is Hiccup. You got this. Sinbad. Slipping the sweater on.
And that's persuasion, I bet.
So the dinghy,
No,
the second
a
little
king has
boat
it
that
for 'em.
every
They have a
ship
presence.
has in case it goes down.
Indeed. Yeah.
I'm going to cut it down. I'm going to use my action, bonus action, and action surge to do this.
Yeah.
I'm going to tie the longest rope that we have to this dinghy, and I'm going to leave it at the
Action
dock
surge will make you be
so
able
that
to do
we
this.
can go. So this is our ship.
Yeah.
You are the city.
Yeah.
I'm going to tie the dinghy so that it is still on the dock, and we are going to go under the big. This is where the
Outcropping the
What?
palace.
so that my crew can get on the dinghy, and then we're gonna
And
pull
then-
them up to us after we're out.
As soon as we're there, I'm gonna.
You've got. I love it. It's. Can you? Yes. Getting the ship.
Action surge is
I love
the
it.
key, dude.
Here we go.
I'll have it in.
Sinbad. This is a big check.
So bonus action to cut it down.
Bonus action cut. So here we go. Go ahead, give me. We're gonna call a sleight of hand, but it's a bonus action to slice.
And the rest invited.
all this
That's
stuff
cocked, but
eventually I'm
26.
definitely gonna
26
get
already.
into another
21.
21. Sinbad. Hruh, shh, dinghy drops in. Here we go. For
What's happening?
your the dinghy's
Actually
down.
surged to
It's
get his ship
tied on
moving.
again to the ship. That's actually a safety thing. That's kind of free. Movement's gonna get you up to the helm. You're gonna
Dude, the
need to.
music.
I have 40 feet.
40 feet gets you there. You're good. Here we go. You are at the Chimera's helm. To pilot it on your turn, the ship can take 3 actions, of course, choosing between either firing ballistas, firing the mangonel, or moving, of course. It can take only 2 if there's... Yes, but you have... Oh, no, yeah, it's only you guys, so it's just you. So, of course, movement. You're going to use the ship. Its helm. I will say you're probably going to want to hold an action because with the anchor down, it's going to immediately negate all the ship's movement.
Okay.
So it's that you moving everything and held
have
action.
action.
The second it's there, you are ripping out the chalk from under the helm, and the ship's
Is
naturally
the
just
crew
going
on
to
the
lurch
ship
out.
too?
No, so what I'm doing is this is the boat and the
It's going to wakeboard the crew
dinghy.
behind.
what's the dinghy?
Wait,
What's
what does that mean?
Robo.
Basically,
the dock.
they can
Dock.
start
Dock, thank
moving
you.
the main ship, the Chimera, but the rest of the crew can come and grab this smaller sailboat that's just
So,
on a long
Shelby.
rope all the way up.
The dock is right here. I'm leaving the dinghy right here, and we're gonna go under you guys, pick up you guys, and then the crew's gonna get on this dinghy, and then we're gonna go.
It's hell
Oh,
smart.
okay. Because I
We
was
are
just going to
faster
use my
than
wings
those
to glide
ships.
off the tower.
Here we go.
We'll full on sail battle this to get that.
Here we go. So,
Baltimore speed.
I was
Sinbad,
like, how-
you're ready.
We're aggroing every enemy in the area, but we're just running through the haunted hall.
Well, it's because
like,
we can outrun them. The
Tooth.
the freaking characters.
it's just
Dark
Dark Souls.
Faster.
Dark Souls running.
Dodge.
Roll!
Literally, that is the only way I beat Dark Souls.
We're aggroing
It
everyone!
was like,
it.
okay, that's a boss.
I
Grab this
I
item,
defy
run,
anyone
roll.
saying, "Oh yeah, I'm good at Dark Souls." No, you're good at rolling. Okay, we all play the same game.
Yep.
We know how this game works. Here we go.
you do
Oh,
is
he
you
got
Sinbad,
pretty
you
good at
ready?
rolling
North's
his
ready.
first time trying.
Anyone
Truth.
plays a low
You
dex
are on
build
top of the
are
tower.
idiots.
You have
Not even
the
kidding,
Book
right?
of Peace.
Where is Logan?
What?
Where's
Where's
Hiccup?
Proteus? You don't know.
Wait, sorry, what did you just tell her?
Well, she's on top of the tower, on the roof.
No, I have a question. I have physical wings. They're not just like whatever.
Yeah.
Can I use them to glide?
You want to risk
Here's
it?
the thing.
But I need.
So
As you get to
we're
the
gonna-
edge, you're holding the book. You're gonna hear like a jingle come up from the sweater, and North's whispered voice.
Yep. Jump.
I jump.
Here we go.
into the
These
ocean.
sweaters are not actual
As I'm like
featherfall.
waiting, holding
But-
my arms, I'm like looking.
I'm
having my
going to
foot
allow
looking
you
up.
to make me. You're going to try a controlled descent. You've got wings. You got the sweater. All can give you advantage.
Get
You've
to
got to
the
hit a DC 18 acrobatics.
That's
If not, it's okay.
That's- yeah. Okay, that's
Yeah.
a
Saying a
19
19.
plus 6.
Oh, jeez.
25.
Yeah.
I'm a flyer.
Here's the
That's what I
thing.
do.
You fly off the tower. As your wings do not catch you, you feel that like, nope, magic's gone. The sweater
She
unfurls,
has the book.
patching in.
I have
You've
the book.
got the book
Oh!
and are going down. I will tell you this. There's no way to stealth this anymore. Again, like the alarm has gone off. People are making
The
active checks.
sweater sort of unstitches itself
And
into
just kinda
a
like-
harness and a little parachute.
And Tooth, you are flying.
It was the only
Out.
plan.
Here's the goal. Are you going to fly towards the sea? Because again, there is that cliff drop off where you know the ports are down there.
What was the other option?
Other option is heading back into town, and then you would have to make your way back through
No,
the city.
I'm
on foot.
heading to the ocean.
Head to the ocean. You start heading,
Use
and indeed
trigonometry.
down, you see far down, as it's not a lot of room. I will say, you actually will be over the palace for quite some time, or not quite some time. As you're flying, gliding down, you see the Chimera. They're frantically working it, and you see figures are rushing them. Indeed, Tooth, as you
How
are
does somebody
gliding
open
down,
the book?
guard captain
Don't
gets
do it
a...
yet.
Your Highness.
Open up this
Why?
door right now. This is.
He has to take a full action because 3 different locks.
Can I like?
Oh, he
Can
can
I
get it
like
open.
eld my action and make that like immediately?
Yes, I will say it's a boom. Door flies open. You
Before I
actually-
enter, was there a window at the top of this area? Do
Yes,
I see?
it's kind of that like
I'm
enclosed
I'm
like
imagining
torch
like
style.
there's like open like
Mhm.
balconies, kind of like at the top, but then the secure interior of the top.
Proteus,
right?
you actually see as the door flies open, figure goes off, starts gliding towards the ocean.
I go up as well.
You gonna start running towards the ocean?
No.
Oh,
I go up.
Go up.
I go up the tower.
You're running up. Here we go. That's the guard captain.
Yeah, I gotta get height. Yeah.
Both of you hear halt as guards are rushing. You see 4 of them are rushing
How do
towards
they know
the
it's you guys, though?
They were the ones who following them the whole time.
You guys did have a tail. These are not the full might of the
Why are
guards.
they yelling at them? They're leaving. That's what they want.
We're just
We're
going
running away.
fishing.
We need you for questioning. Alarms are happening.
You better go take care of that.
They rush up. 2 of them are going to get onto the ship, so they'll be able to attack you, North, with their movement. The other 2 have to dash to get on. North, that's... Woohoo, that's bad.
Where's
Yeah,
the
does
crew?
a 10 hit?
No.
No.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Ha! They pull out spears. Tum, tum.
You don't want to hit Santa Claus.
One of them goes, "What's a Santa Claus?" The other one goes, "Say Nicholas!" That is...
I love the Dreamworks slapstick comedy of
It's
combat,
so Dreamworks,
dude.
right?
It's perfect.
Proteus
Look over there!
is
Punch in
going
the
to
face.
take his turn. Hiccup. As you're about to enter the tower, you hear, "Stop him!" You turn and see the real Proteus, enraged, is sprinting at you.
I was like, "It's the imposter! I saw him running around through the castle!" And I point at him.
Everyone looks and then he runs away.
Everyone look that way.
As I point, if the doors are open, I'm
I will
just
let you know.
booking it to the top.
He's about to make a persuasion check.
Oh no.
Okay.
Fail.
Can I see?
That's the D20.
Is that a nat 1?
That's a D12.
Oh,
That's a D12.
Oh, D12. Okay, 15. Ooh.
15
Ugh.
to become a 34 persuasion.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Um,
gosh.
All of them stop, and it's very much the guard captain right next to you. Sir, Proteus is left hand.
Fuck you!
Run! Just start running! I will
Full
say,
dash.
it was the guard captain. He
Yeah, that's okay.
can make, I think,
Opportunity.
a quick opportunity
Yeah,
attack.
that's alright.
But he's the only one, because again, all the other guards are like, "Oh, we're rushing in." So this dude's gonna try a quick slice at you. That's a nat 2. That's a 7. Clay comes up, you duck underneath and run.
Get out of there.
The real Proteus looks enraged, is looking at you, looking
He can't
at
expose himself
two-
though.
can't, but there's stuff he can still do.
Still do other things.
Oh,
We are getting out
nope,
of
that was his turn. The guard squads are taking their turn. That's basically the big platoons, but of course most of those are pretty far away. Yep, they're just having to run. Sinbad, your crew's gonna start booking it towards the city. There, somewhere off in the city, you hear, "Oh, that's my purse," and like something
That's
to the
my
effect,
purse.
"I don't know you," and
I don't know you!
running down. Your crew seems to be around a way. It's again, they're all
Okay.
dash.
That's good.
they're
Throw
all
us
dash.
long enough.
Like
Yeah.
around a way where
Bro.
it's not like they're just desperately booking it. North, that's you. There's 2 guards on you.
He's
Oh,
Or technically 4 now,
Yeah.
because the other guys got
He's a-
Captain, do
19
you have an
persuasion.
extra anchor?
What?
Do you have an extra anchor?
Yes.
Perfect.
It's a nat 1, my friend.
Every ship has an extra anchor.
Alright. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take this anchor and I'm gonna use my attack to just.
Boom, go ahead, roll the hit.
Of course we have! What?
What kind of ship wouldn't have another anchor?
Yeah!
Wait.
A pirate ship wouldn't.
Wait.
I'm in a reckless.
That was the only. He was using
is
the
the best.
anchor that's still attached to the ship.
And just using it to break it as well, because that way the ship's movable.
Okay, so it's only a 15 to hit, but on a roll
Only a
of 9.
15 will hit the anchor's AC, though. Wait, actually, no, I have
Does
the
he
anchor.
lift
I'm grabbing the
anchor up?
anchor to hit them with it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, that's done.
That hurts, bro. That's massive.
You grab the anchor. Here we go. Yep.
Santa Claus is like 8 feet tall, bro.
He's a
7'2".
beefy boy.
Still close.
Canonical 7'2".
But at
Still
15,
close.
all of the guards, it does not hit their AC. They'll, "Ah!" as one of the Santa, and it's just like the other ones grab him. All 4 guards kind of like crouch, hit the deck.
Try it again, bonus action.
Offhand with with an anchor? I don't know if I can allow it.
I have
but
powerful build.
You are. All right. If anyone can offhand attack with an anchor, it's Santa Claus. I guess I got
Okay, that is a 23.
That will hit. So the one that was in. Wait, Santa?
Yes!
Gonna be beamed. Go ahead. This is gonna be an improvised weapon.
Yeah,
Allow it to be a
sunned by an anchor.
D12 plus. Not plus any strength stuff because it's just kind of. So it's a D12 for an anchor. 4.
Hey!
Boom! He looks very bloodied as you just broke this dude's nose and just like screaming.
What are you supposed to do?
Anchors up!
Held action.
Boom! You feel that winds hit the sails right when you take out the chalk. You spin the helm.
I checked to make sure the dinghy's still on the boat.
Dinghy's still
I
on.
love the music. This is perfect.
This is the best
The
music.
adventurous escape.
Here we go. You are sailing westward to get more into the ship. You're with the wind, my guy. That's going to get you an extra 60 feet. So that's 100 feet with the wind. The ship goes 100 feet this round.
I'm going. This is my held action.
This is your held
I'm
action.
going under the tower.
Yep, starting to get under the tower. So, Hiccup.
My turn.
You're running.
Booking it. And
Dash.
I'm assuming the
Can I
guys
see
at the
tooth in the
top
air?
didn't hear.
Oh, you can look. Because, again, you get that message. You're looking up and you're seeing something has come out of the tower. Just a speck that's starting to fly over. Because that's many hundreds of feet up, too. I will warn you.
I'm assuming the guards on the top did not hear the exchange downstairs. So when they see me running up, they're probably first reaction. Oh, it's Sire. Hopefully, I'm just gonna run and get to the top and.
Okay. I will let you know.
Okay.
You're going to run. 3 guards are going to take opportunity attacks, as indeed word travels fast with a well-trained army. So, 3 attacks of opportunity are going to come off. That is a... it's not great. That's a 9.
Does not hit.
It's a natural 20.
That hits.
That's a 7. So, the nat 20 will hit. Spear doubles 14 points of piercing damage.
That's all right.
I have to now ask you, can you make me a roll?
Yeah.
On just a d20. Can't make it. There we go.
And I'll have to roll for concentration check. 19 on the d20. Oh wait, sorry, I rolled at advantage. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. 2.
You're good. A 2?
A 19 to a 2.
Wait, but you rolled 19 first, right?
I rolled that at advantage. I don't want to be dishonest, so I just rolled again.
Roll again.
So I did 2. A 2.
Oh no. That was piercing damage. Okay, not bludgeoning.
Oh, is this one of the lingering effects?
It's a crit.
Yeah, it was a crit. That's
Just
right.
shatters your
I'm
kneecaps.
assuming I lose concentration and I look like Jacob again.
You don't actually lose concentration, fun fact. That's
Do I
a
just
different
roll for
concept. But
Oh.
they stab you across the throat. You are going to gain a level of exhaustion which cannot be removed by normal means.
That's my disadvantage on
You
attack.
also have disadvantage on constitution checks.
Okay, then I roll a disadvantage on my concentration.
So you feel that stab right across your neck.
Oh, but how much damage was it?
That was only 14, so
So-
10.
I rolled an 11.
He can't.
You're
I
good.
still look like him.
Still look like Proteus. They're attacking Proteus. That's
Yeah,
gonna
it's like,
cause...
You imbeciles! What are you doing?
After your turn...
They're getting away!
Yeah.
Real... Oh, no, that's concentration. Yeah, we're just gonna run up still to the very top.
Proteus is going to take a legendary action.
Oh, no!
He is going to turn...
Oh my God!
Oh!
You can do a lot.
Hell nah!
I need you to make me a wisdom saving
thank
throw.
goodness. Okay, so I have exhaustion, but I still just have
Saves
regular
are
wisdom.
normal,
Yep, saves are normal.
Saves are normal.
And it's
Good.
just con saves.
It's just a con. So this is a normal wisdom save.
Stop.
How bad?
12.
A 12 does not beat the DC.
Shoot!
As hold person will take effect.
Fudge!
At the end of your turn, you do make it. You think you're only like 2 rounds away from the edge, but you feel and you almost topple over. But even the effects have paralyzed that leg that was open. and you kind of stop and feel your body seize.
Can I ask something? At the
Yeah,
end of my turn.
ask something. Yeah.
We could roll for it if it's a luck check.
Okay.
Could my homunculus be in the area and just strike Proteus to make him lose concentration on the whole person?
That's the concentration.
I think he hits you because if you take any damage.
It's fun. Yes. At the end of each of your turns, you would make another will save on a success.
Oh, true.
Oh no. Yes, no. Hold person's when you do want to attack the concentrator, not the
I'm
concentrator.
trying to make him hit.
That's stuff like charm person stuff where you can snap them out of it by punching them.
Hypnotic pattern.
I will say yes. You can.
You can. I totally
Here we go.
reasonable if it.
I have another
Homunculus
question.
servant.
I have another cheeky little question.
Cheeky little question.
What if Sinbad looks at the stone and he's like, "Oh, I forgot to hit send," and the thing,
What the frick?
and then you hear it now as kind of like a motivation.
You
or
got it.
inspiration.
Here's what I'll allow.
Okay.
It's just
Homunculus
yes,
is
sir.
gonna
I
come in.
trust you.
This is a homunculus servant. It's gonna try to attack Proteus.
I have the stats right here.
Yep. Go ahead.
Roll the force blast.
Yeah.
The force strike. Alright. This is a box of doom because it only is a +4 to hit.
It has a +4 to hit.
Can I roll it in the?
Yep.
22 to hit.
That hits the AC exactly.
Oh no!
That's insane. How?
Alright,
How does it hit?
Alright.
That's a 22.
Don't look at me.
That's a 22. What'd you do? What did any of you do?
Alright.
You can't speedrun my campaigns.
This is
speedrunning my campaign. Is that allowed?
Here we go.
7 points of damage.
7 points, so it's a flat 10.
Yes.
I'm looking at Proteus' stats.
You probably have to roll really low.
Yeah.
Probably a nat.
Roll of doom. Let's
Roll a do. It's in
let's
the
see
box.
it.
It's in the box. It's a nat 13. That's a choice.
13.
Hey.
That's a choice. I will let Proteus fail. I'm gonna let Proteus fail.
How surprising would that be for him?
It is surprising that, like, suddenly, just the chaos of it all is just Proteus stunned.
Flies away.
And just, yeah, like, as he goes to grab it, it's that fly where you go to, like, hit it, and before you hit it, just like,
Yeah.
Hiccup,
Deserved,
you're
deserved.
rushing, you're rushing.
Oh, you can control again. Alright, go.
Sinbad, that's now your turn, because that was just a held action. Moving the ship again?
You moving the ship.
I got
Another
this.
100 feet over, you're just one round
is
away
insane.
from right above.
The dinghy's at the thing.
Dinghy's at, because again, it's after this round where the dinghy would start being dragged.
What
Again,
is this round? They
Can I throw?
200 feet of rope is my max. For
Can
the
I
game.
throw
Water,
something
bro.
at the guards?
Yes, you can.
Just one of my
'cause
daggers. Just
it
I can't believe
takes.
it hit, dude. I can't believe
Yep,
that hit.
you got
18.
the ship
+4.
on its turn, but it's acting with you. Yes. Oh no, yeah, you still have your action because it's technically the ship has its action.
do I have action bonus action? I can throw 2 daggers.
Yeah, you just had to be at the helm to like use it, if that makes sense.
Alright. So I have bonus action. The 2-weapon fighting is everything is maxed out. It's basically an extra attack.
Everything's there.
It's a 5 and a 3. I miss.
Oh, you
Does an 11 hit?
no, not at all. You jump in. Hey, Santa. Fuck you, buddy.
What did I do?
You hit him with the freaking anchor.
What did I do?
You hit him with the anchor.
Do you want to know
Oh shoot.
what your wild magic before did?
What did it do?
Fuck you.
I've been holding this because I literally was about to, I'm like, I can close out of this. I don't need this anymore. The next weapon to wound a target is thereafter indestructible. Verbatim. So I can't even
just
say
an anchor
there's a
wielding-
broken anchor or you broke it or anything like that. You now have an indestructible anchor.
And you have a spare.
Hiccup, we got a spare though, guys!
I don't need it anymore.
There is literally just like tons of cocaine where the spare anchor should be. It's not there.
It's rats. It's rats stash.
It's
of
rat
cocaine.
stash. I can't believe I forgot about. I literally was like, "What is this wild magic note I have here? I don't need this." But yeah, the next weapon to have wounded a target in this entire initiative so far was that.
Hey Santa, fuck you, buddy.
Fuck you, buddy.
I
never
thought
I would say
his
that.
daggers were gonna hit me. I'm like, what?
No. Sinbad, you throw the daggers, don't miss, but Santa, you're now holding an indestructible anchor.
Can I keep this? You have the extra, right?
It's my anchor.
You said you had an extra.
Not an indestructible one.
You
Tooth,
don't know that.
that's you. Tooth, you are gliding, my friend. As you're gliding, you see Proteus being chased by Proteus.
But you saw him flick him off with both hands. And then
One of the
run up
Proteus
stairs.
did
Yeah.
full on give him the
Is
bird.
he still frozen?
No.
No,
He's
that was like inside the tower. You wouldn't have seen it. I was like,
Oh, no,
running-
Tooth's
He's
above
not
you.
frozen.
Because again, when you were running, technically that was after the other Proteus saw you. You were alright. Again, you're only a round away from the
Are
edge.
you? Oh.
I was trying to go up the tower.
Oh, you were going all the way up?
So
Yeah,
that you
so I
could jump
could
out.
jump and fly. That's what I was trying to do the whole time. I was trying to run
Okay.
into the
I'll
tower,
allow it.
up. Yeah.
He was clear on that.
That's why I was trying to say, like, when I'm running up,
My
and
bad.
if any like guards got commotion down, they would first see Proteus running up and not hearing
In
that
which
scuffle.
case,
Yeah.
I'm gonna retcon the whole person because
Oh.
the other Proteus could not have seen you. As when you get
That's
in,
what I was assuming.
it's
Like,
a
he got here
lot of
fast.
stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. On
So
me.
where is he?
Inside the tower.
That's what I was trying
So
to do
you're
the past
just
two
two-
turns.
Everyone is rushing into the tower. No one's after you.
He's fine.
Dash, bonus action, dash, or do you want to do
Dash,
it?
dash, bonus dash,
Here we
dash.
go.
You have the
Tooth.
book. Yeah.
You're
I got
90
the book.
feet away.
What happens if I open the book?
Tooth, you are almost over the edge of the water and see the ship is almost above you. On your next turn, you think you could probably start dropping.
Okay. What happens if I open the book?
You want to open it?
And save it.
I don't know. You do you. It's your choice. It's D&D.
And save it. You don't want it to blow away in the wind.
I don't think it would blow in the wind.
Oh, okay.
I would
It's
say
up to you.
Tooth is not
She's
small
just
enough for
one
that.
man.
She's
Oh,
really-
okay.
yeah. You want to open the book?
It's a book of peace. We need it.
I was gonna make a really dramatic
Magic.
open it in front of Phoebus, but it's
A
alright.
giant. I felt that
Proteus.
though. I was like, yeah. Wait. The book, shooting light comes out of it.
Hey.
Tooth, there's no way you can stealth anymore.
It's a beacon now.
It's a beacon
It's fine.
up into the sky.
Yikes.
I'm proving to the whole world that he's closed this book of peace.
Yeah. Tooth, you open the book, and I can't do something now. Okay.
Oh,
Okay, maybe it was a good idea that I opened the book.
maybe we'll see. Oh, he took off the glasses, guys.
We're speedrunning.
He's so mad.
Okay.
I love it. I
Two.
love his
You
reaction.
slam open the book.
I do.
Slam open.
Slam open.
I
Boom!
was
In the
there.
air, using it as an extra glider. Like,
It's just a book.
it's like book, tooth, wings,
Wings,
sweater.
sweater,
It's like
flapping.
the most unholy
Sight.
just flying machine ever.
It's Da Vinci's first flying
The
machine.
guard captain stopped. He's not running up the tower. He is going to a different post. As again, he unlocked the tower, but again, everything happened. It's not his job to chase you. Fun fact. It's someone else's.
You just get paid
You're
enough
rushing
for
on.
that.
Yeah, so the past like 2 rounds of my
The
turn,
3
I was
guards.
booking it full sail.
Have rushed past you. There's no more guards in the tower. Inside the tower. The other guards will be up or down. That is Proteus' turn.
Okay. It's okay. So we're retconning what he's doing.
Hold on,
Yeah.
book Proteus.
Sounds good.
He
I mean, maybe he just used the illusion to make himself look more buff.
I don't want to know, dude.
For sure. We're about to see what he truly
Proteus is leaving the initiative
He's running.
because he's doing something that no one can see, but he is no longer in the initiative.
Okay.
It hid. Ares can't stand the light.
Guard squads are moving in. Sinbad, 200 feet behind you, you see all your crew like all just jump diving off the boat into the dinghy that's starting to move, and like
zooming.
it's very much if you've ever seen the horrible documentary with the lemmings of like all of them are just like going one after another. That's what your crew's doing. Each of them are leaping. Spike, Jin, Lee, Luca, Kale, Rat,
Marina.
Oh yes, Marina.
Thank God.
Yeah.
She just decides to stay.
Marina. No, all of them.
I would have to
jump.
make a new
like-
character
I actually
because
kinda like
Sinbad would go
Proteus.
back.
All of them jump.
I kind of like
They're
Proteus.
in the dinghy.
I just imagine the scene of
The
Attack on
guards are
Titan.
gonna attack
Levi's
both of
going
you
through
now.
the alleys,
Two of
and that's what
them
they're all doing.
definitely are going on Sinbad. It's that like
They're just
we gotta stop someone. The helm, the two on you.
Sliding on wagons.
Remember, difficult terrain the next me. Oh wait, are they leaving my range to hit?
Yeah, I
to hit
realize
Sinbad?
that.
I would like to sentinel them with the anchor.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
yeah.
That was 2 16s on you, North.
On me, both the
Protect
16s
your
hit.
captain.
Okay, that's a 24 to hit with the anchor.
I was gonna hit one of them. That's definitely gonna smack him up.
3 damage.
Plus anything?
The one that was hurt,
It's
Santa,
He also can't move.
can't move. Only
What's your
one's gonna
modifier?
even be able to make
It's
it.
improvised. at the
No,
moment.
because difficult terrain. He
Oh,
starts
it's
running across the deck and falls flat so he's due to mistletoe. Has to get himself back up.
So I bonk one and he can't
Bonk
move.
one can't move. One tries to get to you, Sinbad can't. Two did
Correct.
hit you, North. They are using, of course, their spears, which will be 2 separate hits. You are raging. That is going to be 16 half to 8
Total?
total. Yep.
Can I try something, August?
Yes, again.
After that guy trips,
Yeah, he's
I'm going to be very nonchalantly driving the ship. I'm just going to look at him. I'm going to say, you know who I am. Those first 2 were warning shots. You can jump now or die.
I'm gonna save it till your turn for a bit of
Yeah.
intimidation.
Yeah.
North, that's your actual turn.
Alright, I'm going to have the anchor start swinging it offhand, pull out one of my scimitars, and I'm going to slash and swing.
I love
The
you.
idea of Santa,
You're a
full
two-weapon
cutlass
fighter?
scimitar,
You're a two-weapon
and then
fighter?
Yep.
in the
Wow.
other hand is just
18 with the scimitar,
So now
18
what he's
hits.
got to do is give him
and
a scimitar,
with
give
the
him
anchor
morning
is
star.
a 16.
both hits.
Okay,
16 hits exactly.
Different target. So anchor
Anchor
is going to deal 5 damage.
Please don't kill them.
one's very hurt.
My scimitar, with the blunt edge, my massive cutlass on the blunt edge is 12 damage.
He's dead. Is that
I
exact?
want them to be able to like get off.
You
the
cut,
ship.
cut one super again. One's hurt. No, 3 of them are hurt because one you sentinel, one got away, but you was when you first hurt. And now the third one's hurt. The last one, Thor's hammer anchor as boom knocks. You
Oh,
watch
shit.
every single tooth fly out off the ship, just
Oh.
plink, 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 plink into the water as this dude down.
Dang.
Can I object interaction just like kick him off the boat with my foot?
Sure. I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Rule of cool.
Hiccup.
Alright,
is your
I'm
turn.
gonna ask. I don't know what you retconned. Did I still get hit pretty gnarly by that one guy?
That still
That
happens.
still
It's
happens.
just Proteus didn't get anything else.
He didn't see me to cast the spell. Okay. Alright, so we'll run into the top, and I'm gonna jump off the top of the tower
Go.
once I get there.
You run to the top. You're actually only 1 round away from
Yeah,
the top.
I assume
It was it's a tall.
It's a tall tower, right?
Yeah.
And I'm double.
Inside is easier than going on the outside, obviously. But Hiccup, you're running. No more guards there, because again, that's good. That was just those 3 from before. Sinbad.
I want to change what I say.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at the guy that tripped. I'm gonna say, die to him or die to me. The one mercy I grant to you, traitors to the free world, is the freedom to run away.
Wow! You ball!
I'm gonna tell you right now,
Singular testicle. You.
it's gonna auto succeed
Okay.
because
Wow.
these are guards. They're already at half health.
They just saw one of their buddies
just
get clobbered by a flying.
got a full dental procedure with an anchor.
with an anchor.
They're not stable.
Yeah, I don't.
So
think
for sure, this one, you think on their turn they're gone, like
As I
disengaged.
go on over the edge.
That is like the coolest image I've ever seen in D&D. Santa Thor hammering an
Boom.
anchor, knocking someone out.
That's
Yes.
Sinbad, on your turn.
It's alright,
Right,
he was
you
on
can
the
move you
nuttiness.
right underneath the palace now. The ship is dead
That's your
underneath.
just justification for anyone to kill.
Just in time,
someone other
Tooth. You've got the book. It's open. The
The
ship's right
scimitars
below
both have a
you.
name as well.
If you want, you can dive, fall, and try to catch yourself at the end. Like either in the water, something to that extent, or you can try what's the word? Controlled descent. But that
I
might take
have
time.
my movement action bonus action. I can try and grab her.
Help action to grab.
So yeah, we'll do that. So does that mean I just?
Dive bomb.
It's basically you float, and just
Yep.
cliff dive.
Yep.
Here we go, Tooth.
Sinbad, and she's
You are dropping.
What am I rolling?
Let me figure out
Do I need to do like a catch
I
check?
just did this math. Here we go. The tower's 400 feet high.
Oh my
Tooth is going
God.
at a rate of 90 feet around,
No.
giving you a total of Tooth. You are 300 feet off of the cliffside level. The cliff is a further 500 feet. You are 800 feet in the air. Tooth. By
This could
choosing to,
insta kill me.
this could insta kill you.
Yeah, I really could.
Should
But
I not risk that?
You're dropping, and you have a help action. This is going to be an acrobatics with
And
advantage.
Box of Duel.
In
Box
the
of
box of doom.
Yeah.
For sure.
Guys, if I
You're right.
automatically die, I'm gonna sob.
I'll catch you.
I will say you wouldn't technically automatically die because
That's an
there's
auto
well
fail.
with the help action it is already negating damage. It's if you can succeed you might be able to basically take nothing. There will be damage no matter what.
I will
If that makes
catch
sense.
you.
But it's
At the very
versus
worst, the very worst,
35
you go
hit points.
unconscious.
exactly.
35 hit points.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's so easy to go over that at
So
80.
Hey,
easy.
you've been rolling good.
You've been rolling
Keep
good.
it good.
Oh no.
Add a plus
Dude.
6 to that.
That is a synthetic 10.
Is it my check now?
That's automatic because you get help action.
Oh, it's the help. Okay.
Here we go, Tooth.
You're alive.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
No, I'm not. I have. It's 800 feet in the air.
You got the book of
You have
keys.
35 hit points.
I have 35 hit points.
If I
it's
roll
so easy to go over and
70
double
hit
and
points,
insta-kill
it will
me.
insta-kill you. 70.
Yeah.
That's
Has to be
actually
70.
about average of 20d6.
Yeah.
That's
taking it all,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am.
You'll be fine. We'll be good. He'll roll low.
or we're having it between the two of us, right?
We are rolling low.
I shouldn't have done this. Why did I think I could?
The book of
Dude,
peace will
at the
help you.
last moment, wait. Maybe a controlled set would. You hit the water hard. I said, "But I
Hit
got
the
you! I got you!
water?
I got you!" You hit the water, and
What
only-
about the Book of Peace? It's in the water now.
Yep.
You take 57 points of damage.
So she's not
That's
dead.
it.
I'm gonna lose
You're
the
just
book in the
unconscious.
water, you guys, because I can't
All
hold
of
on
you
to that
see,
and be
Tooth
alive.
is there.
They see
The
it,
book
they see
is
it.
technically
Look at
floating
you.
for now. Fun fact: I do try to incorporate a bit of physics into D&D because I think it's fun.
Yeah, no,
The book's not going
I
to
shouldn't
immediately.
have- no, I shouldn't have
Tooth
done that.
and the book are in the water
No.
because, and it's very Dreamworks. I got you! I got you! Sinbad, you turn and just kind of watch that, and like, oh man, I was.
It looks straight
I
up.
was 20 feet
Yeah,
off.
it looks
That
like
was-
it's straight up, like
Yeah, like
when it's
perfect.
That
We're below.
high, but 30 feet away.
Tooth, you're not dead.
I'm not dead,
You're not
but
dead.
the
That's
book
insanely
is
cool.
in the water
Book's in the water.
and getting damaged properly.
Maybe.
It's
No,
an artifact.
It's a
Could be an
magical.
art- I mean, yeah. I mean, to be fair, it
We'll
is
see, we'll see,
obviously
we'll see.
magical.
Don't worry.
Sinbad, that is
save
Tooth's
But
turn.
I'm not. I don't want to lose the book to the
It's true.
ocean.
You're not.
Guys.
You're not.
The guards.
We're gonna get there when we get there.
We'll get there when we get there. It's the Mr. Incredible at
It's
the
okay.
wheel.
We'll get there when we get there.
Yes, all
How
the
many
guards
points of damage
on the
did it
ship,
take?
57. You're just down.
full
You're
disengage,
just unconscious.
Tooth.
dive over the side.
Shelby, do I look worried right now?
I would be.
I would be.
And you are, and that's all right. I'm not worried.
Guard
We'll be
squads. The guard squads are very close now. The pirate crew is going to start. All of them are
Hauling.
taking their actions to haul themselves in. It's that hand over hand over hand over hand of like. So the dinghy, instead of 200 feet behind, it's only like 150.
fine. Okay.
They're 150 up. It's going
It's-
to take them a while to get there.
Kale's pulling.
Pretty much. The others are just making sure the rope doesn't get knotted.
Yeah.
Top of the order, that's north. All the guards are gone because again, they all just went over the side back to shore like
And
we're
Tooth
out.
in.
I need you to grab a rope to swing me. Because I can't pull you back up the ship. You would be able to pull me back up.
This is true. Grab anchor.
Grab two.
Ah, yeah!
Hey! You're giving him the anchor as a life raft? Alright!
I'm gonna toss you the heavy part of the anchor, and then I'm
Heavy
gonna
part.
and I'm gonna grab the back of your shirt and drop you in the water.
So Sinbad, on your turn, you are
He's just
dropping into the water
sinking?
To get to you.
to get to you fast. Because again, it's that way.
That way
even
he doesn't
if
have to
you
go
or
down.
the
He's gonna
boat.
have to. He can't swim and hold a damn anchor at the same
No,
time.
he doesn't. He's holding.
Maybe
dropping,
not a
grabbing,
regular
and
person.
Yeah.
But this is Sinbad.
Dropping. You're
Who's
holding your action to
There's
pull everyone
no
up.
logic behind that.
Hiccup. You're at
I
the turn.
have-
You rush to the top. All the guards.
There's an imposter downstairs. Get him. Where's the book? Tell me where it
Do
is.
a pure luck check.
You gotta just jump, bro.
That's a nat 20. All of them lower their spears at you. You're coming with us.
Jump!
And you jump. Okay. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Take
I'm-
two. I'm okay with some opportunity.
Acrobatics check. None are taken
Okay.
because it was
They were a little far.
they were holding
Yeah.
to see what was happening.
Yeah.
They had to use their reaction to hold onto stuff. Hiccup, you're jumping.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics check.
Okay.
None of what just
Don't worry,
happened
I'll
makes
catch you.
sense.
Okay.
He's on the tower. Okay.
I'm flying towards where the ship I see it, maybe.
I will say, because if you're trying to glide over, it's going to save you from
I'm
a
not
lot of
rolling good with
opportunity
these
attacks on the ground.
advantage, y'all.
I mean, that's...
All my advantages have been so close together. Total with acrobatics at 14.
14. Hiccup. While technically gliding, you're falling much faster than Tooth.
I'm gonna cast Featherfall to make the difference.
Shit.
Chaos is fine.
Ah!
So here's the thing. with
My,
Featherfall.
I extend, but my flavoring of Featherfall, I extend my
I have
glide
done
rings.
complex geometry before on this exact situation.
Yeah, because I know you still fall, but you fall.
I've had someone use Featherfall after having momentum, and we had to use it to calculate how long it would take
Is it still-
before Stitch would hit the ground before a bullet shot him. Long story.
What the frick?
It was a fighting festival. Here we go. It slows to 60 feet per round. That's good. So yes, let me pull up. Here we go. You will have one round Hiccup where you will be on the ground. You
I
won't
can
be able to do
swim
it. Toothed.
60 feet.
Your descent,
And then
based on the
30
next
feet,
2
you're 30
rounds
feet
of
back,
gliding,
you're
with
hiking.
dashing and I'm just going fast.
So you're
But the
only
Featherfall
against
helps.
Titan
Oh
ship.
yes, Featherfall
Yes,
negates
I-
any
it's
fall
like I'm
damage,
holding it
any
like this.
landing
Oh,
too
you
soon.
made it sound like you
You'll
handed
be
him the
landing-
anchor and threw him in the water with him holding the anchor. I'm like, that makes sense.
That's what happened, right?
No fucking
I
sense.
handed you the heavy part. I'm holding the chain, holding my action.
I
pulling
jumped
up.
out.
He's basically fishing with the anchor.
Yeah.
It's not like you're just like, have
Fishing
fun
for
at the
a
bottom of the
blueberry.
ocean, right? Like, yeah. This is insane. Hiccup, you're going to have 2 rounds of flight and then one last round where you're going to be on the ground.
And see what
Right?
happens.
We'll have to see what happens.
Okay, sounds good.
Until such point, Sinbad, you have been dropped. Immediately again, drop that, pulling you down.
How many feet away is she?
I will say, again, to drop over the side, that's the easy part. Tooth is right next to
To
you.
maneuver.
You're going to be able to use your action, if you so choose, to fully basically grapple through, get her, fireman carry.
Do I still have the book?
Yes, the book is right there because, fun fact, the book would have had at least 2 more rounds before it sank. Books made of paper,
Yeah.
even if maybe water damage, but we'll get to that in a moment.
Exactly.
Tooth and Sinbad, you are there. You've got Tooth. Held action,
I gotta grab the book.
athletics check.
He's gonna grab-
Oh, that's object interaction because it's a book.
We'll
It's
get
yeah.
it.
Tooth
Keep
is
it
the
open.
action.
Too. We're good. We got it.
Keep it open.
Okay.
20.
20 is the synth you needed exactly because, again, pulling up an anchor plus Sinbad plus Tooth. Woo! Barely up over the side, Sinbad, using your movement, clamber back on top of the deck.
This anchor is
Sand.
mine.
All right. What did I even use my action?
Yes, because
Yeah,
your action
to
would have
get
been...
to into
like-
So everything's good. They're back
Because
on
the
the
action
boat.
is making sure, because
So
people are different
we
than books.
on the boat with the book?
Everyone's
Yes.
on
I'm
the
going to
boat
use my
with the book,
bonus
except for
action.
Hiccup.
To grab her healing potion. I can't give it to her, but I
True.
can have it.
Just gonna grab it?
grabbed.
Okay. Here we go. Sinbad, you've got that. Tooth. I do need one death saving throw. You'd so make it in the box of doom.
Even if you nat 1,
Okay.
you're gonna be fine.
Okay. That is fun fact. I now just have to. We are almost out of a true initiative because it's just down to Hiccup.
Yep.
The guards are going to
Firing
be
arrows.
amassing. This is guard squad is here. Meaning on the next turn, the guard squad is going to start shooting bows
That's
at
all
you.
right.
Meaning also more are amassing where you will have a round of if you don't disengage, basically, you're going to get slaughtered by just a massive guards.
Yeah.
The pirate crew is going to pull themselves forward. They're 100 feet away from the boat. North. That's your turn. Now this is where I feel bad. Because I only ever described it as a potion that looks like a healing potion.
Yes. So we're trying
You
it.
son of a bitch.
As indeed, this is a potion poison.
Are you
Specifically
freaking
stated
kidding me?
to look like a healing potion. That
Oh,
is
it's
how
a fake potion healings.
Tooth, you will take one failed death save as you pour it into Tooth's mouth, and immediately sulfuric acid starts falling out.
Oh my gosh! Okay, this is where it's scary. This is where it's getting fucking scary. Okay.
I
I'm so
was
sorry.
keeping a complete stone face because I'm like, interesting, Tooth got this. We might check in on it soon. Nope, we didn't. North.
Okay, no, that's actually kind of fucking funny.
That's so funny, right? I'm
Give me
just
it back.
sitting here like, what
I
is
was
this?
more worried about
I
the
mean,
book than
we can
Tooth.
trust chaos. Here is. I'm gonna just toss my bag to Sinbad.
Toss it back, grab something.
Something, anything.
Here we go.
And I'm gonna just be.
Hiccup. You're
CPR-ing.
flying.
Am I taking poison damage every round?
No,
it's
it
just
just happens
instant.
because it's
Oh,
basically
yeah,
you
it's
just
just
take a
instant.
bunch of damage. I will say nothing that
more
cannot
rounds
do
are
damage.
It's not crit, so.
Yeah, it's not a crit. It was just to
Did
the point where I'm
you
like,
fail your first death save?
no. I'll allow that bit of pull away.
No.
There. It's
I
just
don't
how
know
that-
why I thought
if
you
you
had
had, I
it,
would have
so
been like,
I got scary for me.
I thought I was under
thought
the
she
assumption
failed.
she not.
Imagine
Me
I
too.
failed
She
and
failed.
I failed two already.
No, I
and
thought
was
she
I
at least
would've
failed.
run-
And
I
then
would've
she
started
failed
right,
the
been like,
second,
I
and
didn't
then,
want
oh
this to
shoot, if she
happen.
rolls that again, she's dead.
Here we go. Hiccup's flying.
Let's go!
Little homunculus is kind of a little bit below you.
Come on, buddy.
Sinbad.
Come on, buddy.
It's a pure nat 20 luck check.
That's 20.
Nat
You
20
got
is
Fucking
good.
easy,
Oh,
bruh.
because we pulled a potion.
So not one. When I pull out a healing potion, that
Pull out a potion that looks exactly like a healing potion.
I got it! What do you think I would do?
I know, dude. It's more sulfuric
Actually,
acid.
is it possible for me to be like drink a little bit to make sure and then give it to
Do you
them?
want?
Taste
no,
it,
I
taste
allow
it.
it. You're gonna taste it. You'll take the effects then. Potion of poison. Let me just quickly pull the stats back up again.
God.
Just like get a drop.
You're like, the last one didn't work. This looks exactly like the last one.
Sinbad, you take 11 points of poison damage.
Are you
Are you
good?
down?
Are you good?
No.
No, yeah, you're still well above half, I think. Just that Sinbad, you drink it and immediately start vomiting poison on the deck.
What you do?
Okay, bonus action grab.
Bonus action, yep. Go ahead, roll a d20.
Easy.
It's not one again. I'm gonna laugh. So hard.
9.
9. You start pulling it and you pull out a nutcracker.
You bite a nutcracker?
Chewing on
Oh.
this. No, not
Oh.
like you walnut. It's a full nutcracker.
I thought you meant cracker.
Oh, no,
I
I see
heard.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can see
this
why.
is a full wooden
Sorry, I'm
toy.
walking around. I'm.
You're good.
I was too.
Tooth.
Oh, you got this. You got this. You got this, Shelby.
That's a natural 20! Dude! This is good. And before you feel the poison effect, right before you put the lips, you said, and Sinbad, oh great, I can take this for myself. And you just vomit everywhere poison.
worked.
2 people are vomiting sulfuric acid and poison.
What is happening?
That's a nat 20! That also prevents you from any lingering effects because you nat 20 to get back. It's really only if you like have to be healed back that you might get a lingering wound
That
from
is
going down.
hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
I cannot.
The guard captain, the guard squads are gonna take some
Shoot,
shots
yeah,
at you.
do
Here
it.
we go. They've got technically a couple attacks at disadvantage. So here we go. 1. That's a miss. 2. That's a nat 1. 3. Ooh, that was 2 15s. 17. I think.
I don't have my shield is on my back. I don't have it.
Right,
Wrist,
so
'cause I'm flying,
you would
so
have. Yep.
yeah, it
So
hits.
that will hit and
Okay.
13 miss. So
So 1 hits.
I'm about to
and when I say
throw
one,
up.
it's a couple errors. It's not like groups.
Yeah.
So that's holy shit. That was a high roll. Hiccup.
That's okay.
That's
I'm still looking decent.
that's 14 points of damage. Are you down?
I'm barely up. I'm at 9 hit points.
Oh my gosh. You're at 9 hit points.
Yeah. If I fall, I'm dead.
That's the guards. The pirate crew, they're 50 feet away. Kale, hand over hand over hand, is going in. Here we go. North. Everyone's on the ship. Everyone's barely alive.
Where's Hiccup?
Up there.
As you come out, what looks like Proteus is just straight up with a sweater. Wait, it's the sweater. That's how it defines it.
Oh wait, I need to roll. Wait, no. Let's see if it is Proteus.
Oh yes, you got hit. Con save.
Please,
Disadvantage.
Still be
Disadvantage.
Proteus.
Here we go. It'd be really funny if it was Proteus.
2 and a 3, dude, the same thing. That's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Hiccup.
It's Hiccup.
Hiccup sitting
Oh,
there in his
good.
armor with a sweater, just very
Bleed and
controlled
bleeding.
fall. Hiccup.
Any
Okay.
way
These
you
yours?
can get him?
I can try.
That is.
I want to try something.
What do you want to try? Here we go, Santa.
This
go north.
could go horribly bad for me because
Oh.
this doesn't work.
Don't
and is
throw the
random
sword
chaos.
at me.
No, that only
Oh.
works on
That-
wild magic.
Yeah, that's a different one.
Something I have in my bag that I can grab that don't normally work. I'm gonna try to pull out one of my snow globes and make it work.
Pure luck check. That was cocked. It's a natural 4.
Okay.
You pull it
That's
out,
good, right?
and it's dead.
Yeah, it's all good.
Go back
It's
in.
all good.
Hiccup,
Alright.
you are at 9 hit points.
Yep.
Tooth is at 1. I should point out. Good lord. North Hiccup, you are controlled descent. You, at the end of this turn,
We'll get to
feel
the
your feet land. You are only 40 feet away from the edge
Of the ship?
Of the cliff.
Yeah.
of the cliff. Here we go. Okay.
acrobatics check.
This is, well, no, at the end of your turn, you're
Turn
falling.
nine.
So it's on your
And
next turn,
next
you
turn
can
I
jump.
run and jump.
But
Okay.
this is where
To get gliding
Sinbad.
again? Or
Sinbad, that's your turn, then Tooth. It's basically before Sinbad Tooth, the guards will have a turn. It's seeing if any guards can get to him or hit him.
Wonder if
I
can
need to
disengage.
take the book and try to get the guards to get off of Hiccup. Try to intimidate them
You're
or
trying to use the Book of Peace.
Oh.
Here we go.
Forced peace.
Forced peace. Okay.
It's hot.
This is, okay, yep. The artifact, the Book of Peace.
Traders of Peace. Lay down your weapons.
I need you
Wow.
to give me an Arcana check.
I +2.
Plus
Okay.
2. Plus 2.
Do it.
It's not bad.
Easy. Alright, 9.
9.
Advantage though,
Easy.
because I've done this before.
Technically you haven't done it in this setting. Like, you have been with the Book of Peace, done stuff, but you've never tried to utilize it.
Yeah.
I
Also another thing was, I think it was more of just Sinbad trying to use it as a symbol.
Exactly.
I didn't know I could use it.
Mm.
So, I want to try and convince them to be like,
Yeah.
The fear of God.
Okay, here we go. You're gonna make a, we'll call it a persuasion check, actually, using the book. All out.
easy money.
Easy money.
It was on a 17 for so long.
I'm
8.
so sorry.
8. It's not gonna affect enough guards to prevent some of the damage, or attacks, I should say, trying to come off at Hiccup. Here we go.
Oh.
We have
Yeah.
Tooth. That's your turn. You are up.
Okay.
You've just finished.
Oh.
Everything hurts, inside and out, quite literally. It actually, fun fact. It's as if you just drank gasoline. It's that
Hey,
very.
if she would have
gross
died,
taste.
she got the book of peace. Like,
You got the
Can
book
I
of
try
Peace.
to use
go,
the Book
guys.
of Peace?
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay. Yeah, that's a 19.
What
What
is your
the
intention
frick?
right now?
I want them to see the horrors of war in their mind and stop dead in their tracks.
Damn.
oh my gosh,
Jeez Louise.
toothless.
All right, here we go.
Toothless.
Toothless? What? What's that?
Tooth.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Tooth.
There were 20 guards about to attack Hiccup.
They're gonna stop dead in their
Each
tracks
of
because
them
they see the
like,
horrors.
oh,
Have to make a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw, or be completely non-hostile for the
Oh,
next round.
did the people on my ship, did they jump? What happened with that?
Oh, those guys, yeah, they jumped long ago. That was, they almost, one of them is
Surely they saved him.
He not 20'd in the water, so yeah, he's
He was
up.
on the naughty list. Either way, it was okay.
My God.
Whoa,
The
Santa!
dude that recognized you is on the nut. Yeah.
Okay, Krampus.
Grumbles. Here we go.
Hey,
20 D20s. These guards have plus nothing to wisdom.
Plus nothing.
Fail. Fail. Fail.
They have to hit the 17. Here we go. 3, 6, 17. There's 1.
Okay.
2 17s. 2.
No!
3. 3
Shut up.
out
That's
of
fine.
20
That's so good.
will not be affected. Therefore, they will continue.
There's gonna be
their
3
duty.
shots on him
3
that
shots.
might not even do it, and if they do hit, they might not even damage.
So, Tooth, as you use the Book of Peace,
That's so good.
emanating out, pushing this
Did you use the
aura
Book of Peace?
upwards.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
This is the guards. There's 3 of them. 3 are going to have a chance to attack you. If they hit, they deal a d8 plus 1 with their spears. Here's the first attack. It's a 12.
Yes.
Second attack, it's a natural 3.
Yes.
Last attack, it's a 16 plus 3 for a 19.
Hits.
D8
This
plus
is a
what?
d8 plus 1.
Yeah.
They have to
If
roll
I
max
roll an
damage.
8,
I'm
it
down.
comes down. And
Yeah.
there's really no way to save him.
Yeah. Box
Above
of Doom.
board.
In the box of doom.
Bye.
You're alive!
Fox
You
scared
take
me.
6 points of damage as before your turn,
I'm at
one
3.
of them throws their spear and stabs into your calf, and you just feel that burn, but your tear run. The pirate crew,
Guys, they're not fun.
vroom, 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 they are starting to clamber up onto the ship. They have got the dinghy up. They've thrown Rat and Lee up. They're carrying each other up, getting up.
Road rat.
They've thrown Rat. That makes top of the order. North, you see Hiccup so close to the edge.
Bleeding.
I'm gonna say Hiccup. You're about to jump. I just need. Featherfall's still up. It's not a concentration.
It is. It's yeah, it's not concentration.
Here we go. I'm gonna do quick maths because let's see. Actually, I will say, don't drop Featherfall.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna keep it up.
We have to make. There's 8 rounds before Hiccup will touch the deck safely. No damage. Featherfall is perfectly negating it. But that is 8 rounds of increasing luck checks to see how fast they're mobilizing their naval force. Here we go.
Can I do one thing?
Yes,
to
you can.
help me?
Oh, yeah.
It's my last spell slot, so hopefully no one else goes down. Fog cloud behind me. Drop it and run.
Sal was gonna attack you on the way down. I will say no attacks.
Woo!
Because they were basically gonna start
That's
pot shotting you with bows.
Fog cloud to just
Here we
split
go.
the
Well, no,
difference.
because like almost all of them are.
It's well, there
everyone
were
on
ones
the
on
guard.
top that it only lasts for a round. What you just did with the Book of Peace. Fun
Okay.
fact. We have 8 rounds.
Okay.
Every round, the DC goes up by 1
To hit him?
to mobilize the Navy. These are basically 8 rounds of luck checks.
To see if the other ships will chase
Other
us.
ships, because right now, easy stuff. Your crew has got the boat on, anchors attack, everything's done. It's just we need Hiccup to land, and Hiccup can't afford to drop at all.
No.
That will kill you.
Yeah.
The DC to mobilize their navy started at a, fun fact, DC 5. Because again, this was a complete surprise to them. But every round that DC goes up by 1, meaning at one point it will be a DC 13. Here we go. First round. 19.
Wow.
No, that's you just don't want below. I'm doing it in that, like, if it's below, like, the...
A 13
So
or
you
below.
don't want a 3 or a 5
Yeah.
below, then a 6 or below, then a 7 below, right? High rolls you want, right? You want
so we
because
do
this is
want
your
high
luck,
rolls.
Yeah,
right?
Got it.
our luck.
These are basically our luck. Here we go. First round success. Second,
Ooh, okay.
that's a 3. They've already mobilized. That was fast.
Yeah.
Meaning, 6 rounds of time, I get to make 6 private rolls. See what they're about to mobilize against you guys. So, I'm gonna have
We are fast though.
to- nice.
Hopefully it's
6 and a 9.
At 69 percentile of their ships are about to come after you.
Shut up.
Over half their naval. I mean, to be fair,
They're
that's just
gonna
Old
need
Book
more.
of Peace.
They're gonna need more.
Even if
than
it's
that.
closed,
They're
even
gonna
if
need way
it's.
more than that.
You need more. So here we go. That's one round. Second round. Because I just need 5 left. So 4. And. Okay. In total, 90% of their naval force is about to mobilize. Their best warships and fastest ships
To
are.
Egypt!
Wait, where are we going?
We're saying
Anyway.
we have to sail to the east
Hiccup.
because that's where the wind is blowing.
As you land, I'm just making one last luck check. See if any of them. Again, they have mobilized. They're ready. Are any of them within range to start attacking? That's a nat 1. That is a ship's going to be in range to attack you.
Oh, wait, that's bad for us. Yeah.
Yeah, it's our luck.
Yeah, I always try to go by players' luck of like because we want higher rolls. Everyone wants to roll high.
Yeah.
They're going to fire their cannons.
Oh.
This is a big old galleon that can deal 2 shots on its
The whole
port
thing
side,
on shit.
each dealing 6d10.
Oh, shoot.
So, here we go. One attack. Your ship has an AC of 15. You just don't want a 9. It's a 4. First cannon fire, boom, 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 hits the cliffside. Hiccup, it almost hits you as you're finally floating down.
I'm coming!
That is a 11 for a synthetic 20.
Yeah.
So the ship is going to take 6d10 of damage.
How much HP does it have?
The ship, fun fact, is still at 283. So you could probably tank this.
Alright.
It's just too much damage, and you're going to start losing speed is the important
Yeah.
thing.
283 minus.
Minus 42 points of damage.
Okay.
You're at 241.
Okay.
Because the hull, again, passing the damage threshold. Speed, your armor class is fine with those. Your ship, oh, no! Your ship is, the Chimera is not a
We got a
normal
buff
warship.
to our AC too, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you
To
did.
the sails.
But, to the sail, yes.
Yeah.
Sails are different, yeah.
Because they're the
Um,
dragons.
Got it.
But here's the thing,
But
your
faster,
ship is
faster.
not under penalties of hit points because it is not a true gargantuan ship. True gargantuan ships do lose speed as they go. Your ship
We're
would have
fast.
to be basically
Destroyed.
We're
completely
fast.
destroyed. At
Woo!
that point.
We're speedy. And we have
Hiccup,
a speed
you
bump.
land on the deck. All of you stop.
I
Boom! Cannon fire
I
goes
need
off, rocks the
to
ship.
do something
Yep.
so important
Okay.
as Hiccup is falling down. So this is before you get here, and the ships are coming at us. I'm going to run into the captain's quarters to grab a specific flag, and I'm going to climb up the mast.
Cannonballs whizzing past your faces. Ding, ding, ding. Kale's barking out orders. Everyone, even if you're
Swirling
weak
the
or
just
injured, it's
in
like,
place.
we gotta
I'm
go.
going to point out, man the ballistas.
Boom, boom.
I'm going to go get to the top of the flag, and I'm going to wave the red flag, which stands for blood, courage, strength, and fight.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
And I'm just going to like,
Crimson whips in the... This is at 2 p.m., gang. This is 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
This is tea time!
Nap time.
Mom, I want to go to my favorite restaurant for lunch.
And as
What is that?
the red flags
Holy
whip,
shit!
Kale at the helm speeds off as fast as he can. 100 feet around. You're with the wind. Because again, no matter where you're going, we go west because that's the wind right now.
What city is this? Syracuse?
This is
Syracuse. So west takes us towards Arabia and Egypt.
Is that where we're going?
That's where we
I
have to
guess
go.
so.
We don't have a
where's
choice.
Marina's
So if we sail against the wind,
From
they
Thrace,
outspeed
I
us,
will
'cause
send
they're
out
just
that
bigger and
map
the momentum's
probably
true.
tonight.
Okay.
Indeed, as you go, all of you stop. Sinbad, the last thing you see, a figure standing atop the palace.
Proteus.
You can't see the definition, but you know it's Proteus.
Does he have like a giant ballista?
Stares down at you. You point back, and somewhere in your heart of hearts, you know he can see it.
That's not Proteus, though.
That's where we're going to end tonight's
We don't know.
session. Thank you all so very much for
We're
playing.
starting with
Thank you all for
initiative
listening.
next session?
And I will see you all
Well,
next
we're
time.
faster.
Bye-bye.
We're out of initiative already?